Yo. You keep doing that. Next time you do it, I will donate you my man parts and you could be convo for a day. But today, can I be convo, baby? Can I be convo for today? I bet. So let's get it. Yo. What's up? It's your boy Convo.
I'm Jaleesa.
She don't even want to be herself today. And welcome back to another episode of We Need to Talk. Roll those credits. That was whack again? The way I did that was whack?
Of course, it's on.
They didn't say wave yet.
All right, yeah, wrong time to wave. Bow. Welcome back to another episode of We Need to Talk, man. Thanks to everyone that's tuning in so far right now, in the spot, in the building, in the place to be. And as always, we got my beautiful wife to my left, Miss Jaleesa.
Hello.
How you doing? One time
Hi,
for the one time.
And over here you got my handsome husband, Convo.
Don't make me blush, baby. Brown skin niggas ain't supposed to be blushing out here. You heard? And you know what? Again, we have family in the building. You know what I'm saying? We got Kuda and we got Arnisha in the building. One time for the one time. Give it up for them over there. Y'all see them over there on the FaceTime. Hey, that is synchronization. Because look, let's do the heart. Let's do a heart. Like, I don't even... See, we not in sync like they do. They in sync. You know what I'm saying? We Backstreet Boys. They in sync.
What are you doing all of this?
I don't know, baby. I was doing some wild shit.
You doing that new school heart thing that the kids
new ones,
do.
yeah,
I don't know how to do that.
That's us not being in sync with the heart shit.
It's always on 12 o'clock. You see it?
Yeah, you see that? Because, yeah, I'm a stand-up guy. Never lied on a nigga. Oh, yeah. Hey, if y'all know the song, go stream that. Oh, my. You know, it's my favorite song. But, yeah.
That's a good song. We listened to the other day in the car.
Oh, for real? Did it sound good in the car?
Yep.
Yeah, it sounds pretty. I can't wait to get my truck back. Sorry.
You got some
We have a
beats?
third person here, too, but he's baby.
Up for breast milk.
How that joint taste, bro?
Appetizer.
Shoot, you know, I'm over here sipping on that Crown Vanilla. Give it up for Crown one time. For the one time.
They need to send you a check how much you advertise for them.
I'm always on that Crown Vanilla. What you got over there in your cup, baby?
I got some juice.
You got some juice?
Mm-hmm.
Got to crawl before you walk.
That joint been ran through it. I didn't know virgin juice, bro. What you got in there?
I got some vodka.
Little vodka? Give it up for vodka. One time for the one time. What y'all sipping over there on that side, bro? Oh, they got the Migos. Give it up for the big ballers, big money in the building. One time for the one time.
Not the Quavo, the Migo, though. The whole group.
Ooh, let's go. Let's get it. Brotherhood in the building all day, man. But, yo, last time we had this couple on the show, you know what I'm saying? We had a little debacle, you know what I'm saying? A little debate about how long should it take before someone proposes, right? And we had someone in the comments that made some kind of points that she made that, you know, my boy Kuda kind of felt the way about, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, he ain't had nothing to prove, but since then, what has changed from that episode to today?
Got engaged.
Got a ring on the finger. Give it up for engagement. One time. For the one time.
Got another baby. Got another one on the way.
And another baby and another one on the way. Oh, you pregnant this time, Kuda? I ain't mad at you, bro. I've been pregnant for like the past 6 years, nigga. This nigga mad slow to come out. I need a colon cleanser, nigga. What the fuck? My shit gonna look nasty. Yeah. But word. See, I got a new baby and all that. So what y'all got, like 7 kids now?
Just about.
Hurdle as fuck.
So I'm saying though, like, okay, so y'all got a couple boys over there. Are y'all planning on having some more in the future?
No.
No, it's over. Damn.
Not at all.
That was an easy no for both. So y'all had this discussion already. Like, it's over.
Oh, right after he came out, that was it.
Oh, it's over. Was it over for you or was it over for Kuda?
Oh, both of us.
Oh,
Instantly,
word.
we looked at each other. Yeah, like that's it. They're like, "Oh, you could try again for a girl." Bless you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, what was I talking about?
It's over. You just can't make girls, bro. It's good. You was a good guy.
And I don't feel like a girl mom.
Like, even you got your son on your third try. Everybody get what they want the third time. 3 strikes you out, I get it.
So, yeah, you striked out all 3 times. Like, all 3, bro. I just happened to hit a home run on my third. Like, it's gonna be okay, bro. 3 penises ain't bad, bro.
Hey, yo. 1 penis is bad.
Yeah, that was kind of bad. That was kind of mo. That was kind of mo. That was.
Make sure you edit that.
No, I ain't gonna edit that out. They're gonna get the real Anisha. Anisha the one that said that shit. Sometimes she sound like me.
On actual orgy just now.
Give it up for orgies one time. For the one time. Now let me stop.
You won.
Yo, 3 penises is not bad, bro.
You stupid as shit, nigga. Yo, but what's crazy is this beautiful couple called us up. Like last night, we was out at the movies, you know what I'm saying, doing our little thing. And they had a wonderful topic, you know what I'm saying, that they brung up. And I said, you know, we should just discuss this on the show because I don't want to talk about this on the phone. It's a waste of great content. So I'll let y'all introduce the topic. What's today's topic?
The topic is accountability. And accountability being subjective, or is accountability subjective?
Okay. So what would be an example of accountability being subjective?
Okay, I'll let you go because the way you explained it was different from what I viewed it as.
I would say like how did I explain it yesterday? All right, not even how did I explain it yesterday.
The example you gave was he was like going to jail.
Yeah, so, like you commit a crime, and then you go to jail.
But by law, that means you go to jail. If you commit a crime, you get,
but
whatever, you go to jail. But that's not you taking accountability. That's the law.
But you're still being held accountable.
Yeah, you're being held accountable. But
so that's all that matters.
But the thing about the accountability thing, to me, well, shoot, by the definition. I have it pulled up on my phone. I just took my damn glasses off.
I was about to say that too. That's what I was doing.
Oh,
trying to figure out
yeah. So I have a definition via Google. The fact or condition of being accountable, or it's basically taking responsibility. You know what I'm saying? So taking responsibility for your actions. You understand what I'm saying? And when I hear taking responsibility for something, that's you willingly taking responsibility for something, not you being forced to have to, you know what I'm saying, take responsibility or suffer a consequence. A lot of people that take accountability, they probably will put themselves through a consequence. My wife's sister, she told a story on one of our podcasts a few months ago that she cut school one day, right? Her father caught her out cutting school. Her father ain't say nothing, ain't do nothing. But she felt bad. She knew that she was cutting school. So what she did when she got home, she put herself on punishment.
See, she took accountability.
That's for the taking accountability.
And did your dad appreciate that? Like, she knew she did something wrong? Or he's like, no, you still was supposed to do that?
Nah, he respected it.
But what I'm saying is, so the fact of her, all right, so if he would have put her on punishment and she actually served the punishment, she wasn't being held accountable at all?
Sometimes we get on punishment and we're like, why am I on punishment, man? It's not even a big deal, bro. Like, Mom Duke's overreacting. Like, what the fuck?
All right, so...
Wait, or so, even if so my next question somebody's in jail for something they didn't do.
Right.
You would say that they're being accountable for it?
And the person who actually did the crime is not being held accountable. Yeah. But I think holding yourself... being accountable and holding yourself accountable are two different things. Understand? Yeah, like I feel as if you receive a consequence for an action, regardless of if you're punishing yourself, the fact of you being punished is a way of being held accountable. I feel like karma holds you accountable for things that you've done in the past. That's not you per se doing. You understand? That's not you saying, "Oh, like, all right, I'm gonna receive this punishment right now." Sometimes karma gets you. So
Right.
when karma catch you, it's not a form of no. You don't think so?
So let me ask you this question, Nkuda. So let's say you was hungry. You're a 15-year-old kid. You ain't got no job and nothing like that. You still living at home. You hungry and you ain't got no money. You find an opportunity to rob this little 10-year-old kid of some money because you wanted some chicken.
I only rob older people.
It was a let's be hypothetical here. You know what I'm saying? Let's imagine. Okay, let's say it was an older person, which is sad. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Let's say
Not an old man,
you
just
rob
somebody older
somebody.
than you.
I bet. So you rob somebody, right? Of a couple, like $20. You go buy yourself something to eat, right? And then you get caught, right? Are you gonna say, "Oh yeah, I'm holding myself accountable because you got caught," or are you gonna say in your head like, "Man, the reason why I did that was because I was hungry. Like my intentions was pure. Like I don't think I should be in jail right now." Like if you feel like what you did was innocent because you had a reason for doing said actions, are you still being held accountable just because you got caught by the law?
Yeah, I think so.
But if you tell yourself in
deeply
your
feel
head,
like
if you
you
tell
receive
yourself in your
consequence-
head, like, "Yo, I don't deserve this," like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't deserve being in jail, nigga. I'm a 15-year-old kid. All these circumstances, whatever. Why they gotta send me to jail? Like, they could just gave me a fine. Like, why they gotta do this?
So then, if that's a matter of it being subjective, because I feel like if you receive a consequence for an action, I feel like somehow, some way, you're being held accountable. You understand? I don't feel as if
No,
just
but
because I feel like I'm innocent or I had a justification for doing what I did. If I receive a disciplinary action for
that's
something
not,
that I've done, I
that's
feel
not
like
you
I'm being.
holding yourself accountable.
That's not me holding myself accountable, but that's me being held accountable by someone else.
Yeah.
That's just
Okay.
like,
There is a
you
difference.
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There is a difference.
That it's
But
subjective.
what's more respected though? What's more respected? The person that can hold themselves accountable, or a person that has
Right.
to be held
No,
accountable?
the person that holds themselves accountable.
Right.
All right. So now the next situation is, so in order for it to be, in order for me to consider in order for it to be considered me holding myself accountable, I have to verbally say it out loud in order for you to feel like, wow, he's really holding himself accountable.
No, it
Or is
depends.
it something that I could do that's internal? Like, all right, damn, I am taking into consideration what was said and what was done, and moving forward, I'll move like this without saying it. Do I actually have to say, yo, I understand what you're saying, and I'm sorry, and it'll never happen again?
Me
Or
personally,
do
I
I
would like
have,
to hear that.
or can I just?
It depends on how you commit your offense. If you commit a public offense, it is on you to make a public acknowledgement and take a public accountability. For instance, right now, Miss Pearly Things she's blown up. She's a white girl like that's in the manosphere, and she just recently made some racist comments, bro. And it's on her. She did it on her platform. She has over 1 million subscribers now, and most of her subscribers is us, black people. You know what I'm saying? So she knows that it's on her to publicly hold herself accountable.
What did she
can't.
say?
Oh, she said some shit. I could
Really?
pull a clip up. Yeah, she said some shit. She brung a person that is a known racist, a Nazi, onto her platform, and he made racist statements. And she said, "Yeah, and slavery wasn't even that bad." And the person that produced the Roots or wrote the movie Roots said that he wrote it just that frantic just to give black people a reason to be mad or something like that. And she agreed with it. She said slavery wasn't that bad. And right now she's being slammed right now. But
Actually, good.
yeah, but since she made a public offense, she can't sit down on her toilet upstairs and be like, "Yeah, Pearly, you wrong as fuck." No, she got to hop on that internet
She ain't
and
do that
have a
yet.
public
Wait, she
accountability.
did-
Take a public
she
accountability.
didn't do that yet?
She did do it, but niggas ain't jacking it. Like MTR, mad people stop fucking with her. Like she's in trouble right now, bro. She's in trouble.
Okay. So I'm saying, all right, in an instance where you and Jaleesa is going through something, right? Right? And you've done something unintentionally that offended her or bothered her, right? Do you have to, like, in order for you to hold yourself accountable, do you have to publicly say, "Oh shit, babe, like I understand where you were coming from," or is it a matter of you just like
Not
making it
publicly,
different?
but openly say it
Yeah,
to
Well,
her.
if
like
she
do you
Yeah.
caught
have to
me,
verbally say it,
if she
or is
caught
it a matter
if
where
she
you can
caught
just
me, if she caught me, then I have to give her an apology and let her know that I'm holding myself. I know that I was wrong. But if it's something that she don't know and I want to be better, like for instance, if she say, "Hey baby, I don't want you watching porn no more," right? If I sneak and jerk off and then be like by myself, like, damn, I'm watching porn and shit, smacking to this porn, and it's just me by myself, then I can take accountability on my own. I don't gotta go to her like, yo, baby, I was spanking to the hub. Hold on.
So now when
You know what I'm saying? But wait, if she walk in on me on the hub,
you gotta say
then I
something right in that
gotta,
moment.
you know what I'm saying? I gotta take accountability to her. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not something
All right,
Wait. I have a question for Jaleesa. So do you feel like that's how do you want him to take accountability? Would you rather him openly say it or he just internally be like, you know what?
No,
I
he's
messed up.
right. Everything. No, like if it's something that is out there, then yeah. But if it's something that
That's what I was trying to explain to him. I'm like, I'd rather you openly say, like, you know what? All right, so you want to talk about what happened? We don't have to go into like deep details, but
I
it
don't.
was a big misunderstanding.
Yeah.
So I feel like I took accountability by saying, you know what? I realized it was a misunderstanding on my part because I thought he walked in the house and didn't speak to me. Like I thought he saw that I was up, walked around, got in the bed, and didn't say nothing. I'm looking like, am I invisible? Like, am I not laying here? So I was mad at him. So he asked me what I was looking for because I was like looking for my phone in the bed, and he's like, what you looking for? So I looked at him and I ignored him because you ignored me. But he said he didn't even know that I was up. So I'm like, all right. So then when we finally had the conversation, he's saying from his how he viewed it, and I'm telling him how I viewed it. I'm like, wow, it was really just a big misunderstanding. But I'm gonna take my blame in ignoring you because I thought you ignored me. So on his end, he's just looking like, all right, well, we said what we said. He don't feel like he got to say, nah, okay, I was wrong too for letting it go this long without us speaking.
Nah, you can't have him take accountability for that. If you raised
right. It's true.
if you were the one that was initially wrong, Arnie, you can't expect him for apologizing for how you did
No,
him.
I feel like we both was wrong.
But do you see what I'm saying?
Okay.
No, but I feel like we
It could
both.
be a mutual thing, but
No,
Yeah,
sometimes
it's communication. All right, so all right, I left out a big part. It was communication. He went out with his friends, no problem. He could go out. He went to drop his cousin off at home. Cool. He didn't text me to let me know. He texted me and was like, I'm on my way. I have his location. I'm so scary because the way the world is now, I get notifications like, oh, somebody just got stabbed, shot, whatever. So when he said he on his way, I'm like, all right, he's on his way. He don't have the key to the front door, so I'm waiting for him to come. He texts us at 11:57. It's one something, almost two. I'm like, all right, you didn't move from the location, so I'm like, all right, he probably fell asleep. I call him. He's just regular, like, oh yeah, I'm charging my phone. When was you gonna let me know you charging your phone? And I'm staying up waiting for you to come in the door or waiting for you to get here so I could be up to open the door. I don't want you to sleep in a car. Somebody try to rob you.
So what would you have expected him to do as far as accountability in that situation?
Take accountability and say I was wrong in the situation or explain what happened so I could be like, oh, okay, I'm at ease. He's acting like nothing happened. Don't do that to me.
And as men, that's a problem that we have, bro. We never want to admit when we're wrong.
Yeah, like
Like
say
when
that
I used
because
to
if
come in mad
wrong-
late to my wife, you know what I'm saying? I used to be like, man, I'm just fucking driving on. I'm looking for parking for literally 2 hours. The fuck I'm explaining anything, like, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't explain
And
or
sometimes it's not even an
admit.
explanation. Just tell
Okay.
me what it was. Like, just so I could be
Yeah.
in know. Like, I don't never know what's going on. Like, just let me know. Like, he'll leave at 6 o'clock in the morning. I won't hear from him until I text him. Like, you could text me and say, yo, I got to work.
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I get to work and get straight to work.
And that's fine. But like he go through the day without texting me, calling me, nothing. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm just trying to make sure you're okay. People falling off scaffoldings and everything. Stuff is just happening. You can't contact me, but you can post on Facebook. You could send me
Oh,
stupid
shit.
stuff on.
oh, if he's sending
But
you
you can't-
stuff, that's him telling you he's all right.
Yeah.
No. On social media and stuff. No, I want a personal message.
Oh.
Like, hey,
Wifey said, nigga, make me feel like wifey, nigga. What the fuck?
I get it.
He
You
couldn't do
see
it
the
for the
ring,
whole-
motherfucker?
He
You
not
see
took me
the
for whole
ring?
day. He goes, I took me for the whole day and then come home and act like everything is fine. And I'm like, well, hello.
So
Yeah, but
communication.
it ain't like I'm outside. I'm outside having fun and running the streets. I'm
not about
I'm
that. I don't care
outside
what.
bringing home the bacon.
So
So
that
my
means that you can't
focus
communicate
and
with me.
no, that don't mean that. But my focus and my intention is on getting the job done and getting home. And then when I do have downtime, my downtime is my downtime away from everything, so where I could just take a deep breath or eat or do the
But
things
you'll be
that
on your phone.
Anisha. But I be on my phone looking at the stock market or
And
doing
it takes 2 seconds to just say, Arnisha, I'm okay.
So let's talk
okay, and
about
then
that. Let's break that down a little bit. When you have a relationship that have two people that has different beliefs, like they contradict each other, right? You have a communicator and you have a person that's straight to the point and just doesn't really communicate that well. She's the non-communicator in my relationship. I'm the communicator. Kuda's not the communicator and you're the communicator.
Yeah.
I
So
wasn't always that
we
way.
know how we make it work. How do you guys make it work knowing
trying to figure it
that
out.
you're still trying to figure it out?
We have these arguments daily because I
not
communicate
daily,
often.
not daily.
Often.
Because it like I said, like he used to be the communicator and I would just shut down and be like, all right, whatever, I don't feel like I gotta talk about it. It already happened, whatever. Then I realized that's not okay because it bothered him. So I'm like, all right, now we're not gonna go around arguing or not speaking on what's going on. So if something's bothering me, no matter how small or big it is, I'm gonna verbalize like, you know what, this is bothering me, so let's fix it. With him, it's just like, well, she get over it, or she get over it, or she mad about this. And it'd be like, sometimes it don't even be about him. I could just be mad about something else. And he just automatically think I just have an attitude. And I'd be like, it really had nothing to do with you. I'm mad at my sister, my mom, my cousin, anybody that pissed me off. Put your hand down. Stop.
But as men, though, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I love this nigga right here. As men,
Way too much.
what we do is when we hear a problem, we automatically go into solve mode. We don't really want to like listen and be compassionate too much. We automatically want to fix it. If Jaleesa tells me right now, baby, the cabinet's broke, I'm not going to be like, oh man, what side is it leaning to? Automatically, I'm gonna be like, damn, does it need screws? Do I have the screwdriver? Do I have the drill? Like, because I'm automatically on fix it mode. So if you come through with an attitude,
Mentally, I am. I'm
he
just
don't-
not jumping up and fixing it right away.
yeah, he don't know the synopsis of said attitude, but he knows there's a problem there. And if he don't see anything else, it's like, all right, what the hell does she have attitude with? The only thing left is to blame himself. You understand what I'm saying? So you might think that you communicate greatly at times, but there's at times when we fuck up with the good communicators, we fuck up with not giving some of the information that's needed for our partners. Because
But
sometimes I leave
alright.
Jaleesa confused as well.
All right, let me ask you this. Do I confuse you or do you feel like I tell you the problem? Or do you
I
feel
feel
like
like you. I feel like you tell me when you tell me, but my initial reaction is, what the hell happened that quick that she's bothered about?
But you know what pisses me off too? I
That
don't
I
like
don't ask you right away.
no, not even that. I don't like to just automatically get accused of being like having a bad attitude, like I'm an angry black person. Like I don't like that
And-
because it's like sometimes it's just my face, and I could just be sitting there just in my head and my thoughts and trying to figure out what I'm doing next, and I just have this face, and he be like, "What you got an attitude for?" And I'm like, "I don't have an
I
attitude."
don't approach you like that.
You
I
do.
approach you like, what's wrong? Like, you all right? Everything all right? What's wrong? And nothing wrong.
I can't really say because we on the.
Black women
It's
are
not
angry
live.
though.
You can edit it out.
Black women are angry though.
What's wrong with you? And I be like, "Yo."
Yeah, we having a line.
you don't agree?
Obviously.
You don't agree that overall black women
Anisha
are
be like,
angry?
why you keep asking me that?
What you said?
You don't agree with that? That overall black women are angry? You're just
No.
angry beings.
No, I feel as
Maybe
if
my face didn't help it, but no, I
I
don't
feel
feel
as
like
if
that.
I feel like black people as a whole we're angry.
Yes,
I feel like we
as-
walk around with this.
Yes, it's
This
not just
chip
the
on our
women,
shoulder
it's the
because
men too. That's
Let
why
me
they
ask
so
you,
easily to get so
have valid
irritated so
reason,
quickly.
right? But
That's true.
I feel like we spend more time competing with each other than actually resolving problems.
The problem.
But that's another topic.
That's
I
absolutely
definitely
true. I feel
we
like
spend.
we are blaming each other for things that our oppressors did to us, and we cannot go after them, so we go after each other.
Yeah, and I also feel like we want to be the number one nigga. Like Like, he's smart, but I got money, or or all right, oh, he light skinned, I'm dark skinned. Like, you understand? We're always finding a thing to
One
try to
up
have
on
the one
somebody.
up on each
Yeah,
other,
yeah, yeah,
not
yeah.
on somebody, just on each other.
Yeah.
There's never a time where you hear us competing with the white man. Like, I mean, she like wavy hair, not curly hair. You understand? Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's always the traits that we're competing with is always the traits of another black man. Like, oh, look, his nose mad big. Like, you understand? Or it's never a you understand? It's never a trait that's like, it's just. I think we were taught self hate, like keeping the light skinned slaves inside and keeping the dark skinned slaves outside. It always caused this. It forced us to dislike each other,
Yeah,
Right.
and I feel
jealousy.
like it's been going on for so long that
Let
it's
me
something that can't be shaken.
let me
You
ask
understand? Like,
let me ask the ladies this on the panel right quick. I'm gonna start with my beautiful wife in this pink right here. Give it up for her one more time. For the one time, one more time. For the one time over there. Girl, goddamn. But can you describe? Now I need you both to be 100% honest with this question. Can you describe what is a beautiful woman?
What is a beautiful what?
Woman.
beautiful women.
What physical features does a beautiful woman possess?
Oh, I guess like facial symmetry,
Okay.
like a clear face. Yeah,
Just face, that's it? You don't think body has anything to do with it? So you don't think size
not
matters?
big, not like
Not too big?
sloppy,
Okay.
big.
Okay.
But you could be. Well, there are big people that are still beautiful.
That's what
I
I was
don't
about to
know.
Is beautiful just the face or is it body? Is it everything overall?
I think it's everything overall because I've seen some really interesting, like, they say I like internal beauty. Like, I feel like some people outer may not be the perfect ideal. Like, oh, you have a beautiful smooth skin because you could have like bumps on your face, but it's just like your eyes just like set your whole face off, or your nose, or your mouth, or like your body set. Like, I don't look at people like I'll see a woman outside like, oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. Like, she has the darkest skin, chocolate, everything. Or I see a like really light woman, I'm like, oh, she's so pretty. Like, it's just every woman comes in different
Yeah,
shapes
it's
and
hard
sizes,
to.
and they have
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's like a different feature that you have that just makes you beautiful. Or you could just be so nice on the inside that just your whole being just makes you a beautiful spirit in person. So I feel like it's no ideal perfect or beautiful woman, but you just have different features on you that makes you beautiful and make you who you are. Like,
I
it's no ideal. Like, I can't say like,
I
even
think
if you
it'll
say like,
be
I want a perfect,
easier to
huh?
describe an ugly person.
Yeah, like
Ugly
you,
subjective. Well, beauty subjective as well.
Cause I
yeah,
don't.
like
There's
I
so
can't,
many different variations of
yeah.
beautiful. It's hard to.
Is nappy hair
yeah,
beautiful?
If you have it in a certain way, yeah. And then with
but
Do you agree, Anisha?
Say it again. I didn't hear
Is
what you said.
nappy hair beautiful?
Yes, if you, it depends on how you carry it. Like, if it's
Right.
nappy and matted and you just letting it fall, like, just looking crazy, then it's like, all right, you could comb your hair out. But if you have it in a style, or you just presenting it in a way where it's like she's rocking that because she's owning it and wearing it how she's wearing it. But it's
yeah,
just like, it's just the way you go about and way you present yourself. Like, even like plus size women, like, you get some plus size women, they be like just real like all over the place. But then sometimes the way they carrying themselves is just so beautiful. You be like, I'm not even mad at her. You
Yeah.
beautiful girl. Like,
Yeah.
you own how you walking, and you walking in your truth and how you living. But like now, like, you see one sloppy lady and she's just doing the most pouring chocolate syrup all over her, and you be like, that is crazy. But then you see another woman in the same stature, the same build, shape, and everything, walking down, modeling, and you be like, yo, that is so beautiful.
yeah, she's well
It's
put
just,
together.
yeah, it's just the way that you carry yourself that
I
makes
think
it
it's more so
beautiful.
an energy, but
Yeah.
but the thing is though is that our our women predominantly are like, they do things to where, like, when you think of, like, if you have little kids, and if you have daughters and you take them to the store, they'll pick up a white doll first.
Hmm.
Like, if statistically they show that, Like they'll pick up a white doll first, or they'll pick up the doll with the blonde hair, or the red
But I feel like
hair,
that was
or
so
the straight
specific
hair.
because now, today, in this day and
Yeah,
age, a lot of people, the way they're creating dolls with curly hair and
yeah,
to make
but
them look like us
yeah,
black, regular black women.
but as well as even older women, when the dark skin woman puts on makeup, she'll put on a lighter foundation. You understand, to make her skin look lighter,
Right.
or you understand, it's or like, not to say, but like, women aren't getting wigs that have coarse
Naps.
hair.
Yeah.
They're getting weird. They're getting wigs with straight coolie
Exactly.
hair.
Exactly. And that's what I wanted to get to, because it's like it seems like the face
Curly
of
wig, but
beauty
is it?
is the face of a white woman. I'm far from a racist person, and I'm far from racially biased, but I feel like women feel the most beautiful when they imitate the image of a white woman. Because I see so many of our
I could
black,
agree. I could agree
to a
an
certain extent, right?
But
But
yeah,
because I say this, I see so many of our black beautiful women and girls, teenagers or whatever, ruining their hair, bro. Ruining their natural curl patterns and burning their hair out for
And
perms and relaxers and stuff like that. And I don't think that they're really too concerned about who considers them as beautiful, because really your beauty is a selling point to a man overall.
So
I
with that, I I think
It's a pretty-
only thing that we like might emulate is the hair. I don't think anything else but
True
the hair.
True that.
But I
And
also,
it's
but
also
can I say something? I also feel like that's not totally true because it's like, all right, with me when I perm my hair, it's because I'm able to manage it more.
manage it better.
When my hair is
Yeah.
not straight and pressed, it's hard to manage. If I don't get braids and I gotta do my hair every day, that's why I'm pressing my hair. It's not to imitate no white woman. It's the fact that it makes me comfortable enough to wrap my hair, unwrap it, go
It's
and do what I gotta
quicker.
do.
It's
It's
How
not
would you
about
feel?
how
Fix.
Honestly, guys, how would you feel if you seen this lady is pure white, walking down the streets with dreads?
I don't care.
It wouldn't
I
make you
wouldn't
feel a little
care.
uneasy, like
No.
you trying to take our culture,
box
like
braids.
you know what I'm saying? Like you trying to take
It
you're
looks-
a culture vulture, like you're not gonna take none of that
It's-
shit.
No,
It's
I
culture-
would feel
it's culture
like
appropriation.
she likes our culture and she wants to be like us.
That's not what they say. It's culture appropriation, and it's also like I don't know her history, so maybe she is Jamaican, or maybe somebody did this that she know, or maybe she's trying to pay homage to whoever. But like I don't get too touchy feely with that. Like I mean, maybe like oh, like I wonder what made her do that. But I'm not too invested in stuff like that.
My
Like, I
only
don't
issue
really
with
care.
that is if you do that and you get praised for it and I do it and I get bashed for it, I don't like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the part I don't like.
Exactly.
Because if we straighten out here, we trying to be
Like
like,
the
them. But if
baby
they
kid
do,
thing?
yeah, and if they do it, then it's just like, oh, well,
They
they
catching
probably
it.
was just
They're catching it
yeah.
a little bit. Like the
Moneybaggs and all that?
Kardashians with with the whole ass shots and the lip fillers and shit like that, trying to get the plushest lips that our black queens have. They're feeling it. They're getting it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's a high percentage of white women that's really trying to emulate the black woman. And
I see it.
You see it a lot, like a lot more than not.
Nah.
A lot more than not. At times, when it comes to social media like TikTok, like you see how they tried they tried to make that Tupac song about them. Oh,
Which one?
Tupac was speaking to all women when he made, well, I forget what song it was, but
Keep your head up.
Brenda, yeah, keep your head up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Tupac verbatim said that it was for his woman. You understand? And it became a big thing. Like, but to me, it doesn't matter who he made the song for. But black women were feeling like they was trying to take the song and make it just for them. Like, you understand? Like,
But why is it not okay to say that something is specifically for a person? Like this lady, she was on a TV show and she had a brunch for black women. And a Spanish lady, she felt offended. She's Spanish or white. It was one of them. And she was just like, well, why can't I be a part of? She said, because it's specifically for black women. I chose this brunch for my black women. And she's like, but you're singling us out. And it's like, why is it not okay to just have something for us?
Because it wasn't okay when Tommy Hilfiger said he only make his clothes for
white people. Exactly.
It wasn't okay. It
Come
wasn't
on.
okay when. It
But
wasn't
I
okay
understand why
when
is it not okay? If this is his preferences he choose, then let the white people just buy
it wasn't
his
okay when Michael Jordan said he didn't make Jordans for urban kids.
Right.
So let's just stop
We
buying
got-
it.
we gotta-
It's-
So
But-
if
but
we're
we
gonna
gotta-
say it's not okay when they do it, then it can't be okay when
When we do
it.
it.
I'm
And
not
that's
doing-
accountability, Anisha.
She's not going against that. What she's saying is
I'm
why
saying is why is it
it
not
for
okay?
both
Why is
ends,
it
for
not
both
okay for-
Yeah,
sides
to
of
just
it.
say like, even with them,
Like
if
I-
that's what their preference is, if they chose to say, you know what, I'm making these shoes for the white people, so us black people with our black dollars don't spend it on that because he made it specifically for them. Why can't we just accept the fact that, all right, he said he wanted it for that, let's move on.
That goes back to the same exact point.
Figure, and he said he wanted it for them, so we won't buy it because that's what their preference. If I say I want to have a brunch with nothing but black women, brown women, and then a white person be like, well, why can't I come? Because it's not for you.
But then be
Yeah, which is
honest. But be
understandable,
honest.
but-
Be honest though, bro. Like, black people are fucking spoiled, bro, and we feel like we have that when it comes to female and male like intuitivity. Like, we feel like we can do things more than what white people can do. Because let's imagine that same bar, there was a group of white women sitting down saying no black women are involved. That shit would have went viral, my nigga. It would have been viral in a negative way. But at the same time, we can say that a bunch of black people could sit down at a table and say no white people involved.
But
It's
you know
not
why?
fair, bro.
But now I'm
It's
telling
not
you why.
equality.
I'm not saying to openly just be like, if a white person was to come like, oh, can I join? I'm like, well, you know, this was specifically for this bunch. When we have something else, you'll be invited to, but for this day, for this specific reason, we're having it for this. Now, if they did the same, I'm not gonna question it because that's who you chose to be there. You can't question what somebody wants to have.
Yeah, who's invited?
I think that's fair.
Which I get that, but think about it like this. I feel like the Rock Nation brunch and those type of is for successful black actors or successful
black people,
minorities, right?
Okay.
And it makes sense because, I mean, I feel like it's something big, and I feel like it's okay that it's done because during the civil rights time, during Jim Crow, we weren't allowed to do that. They have always been allowed to do that. That always been their thing. It always been a whites only thing. It has never been a black only thing. You understand? Like,
they was already
So let me actually.
separated.
So remember
why
that
we can't-
point. Remember that point that you just brung up. Black people should do this because they did that in the past. Do you believe in revenge cheating?
do I believe in revenge cheating?
Yeah.
No, I don't believe in revenge cheating
That's the
because
same thing you just described, though. Just because they did it in the past, I could do it now.
no, it's completely different. I feel
same-
like it's
it's the same
completely different
concept.
It's not-
because revenge.
You did me
cheating
wrong,
is
so I could do
between-
you wrong.
No, revenge
I think
cheating
it's not.
is between two or three people. That
not-
is a generational thing.
Yeah, it's not to
We
say
have
we're
elevated
doing it
from
now.
here to
It's
here.
not saying that we're doing it now because y'all did it to us before. It's saying that we should be allowed to say this is for us. That's it. Just like people are allowed to say, all right, I have this particular type of woman that I like. Why is that wrong? Like when Chris Brown said that he like.
Yeah.
So then
but black women
let's
got
start.
mad.
So then, as black people, let's start promoting segregation again. Then that's what y'all
But I'm
talking
not
about.
saying-
This is the essence of segregation.
True, but I'm not saying that it should be. I'm just saying we should be allowed to have some things to ourselves, or don't be judged to say if we want this specific thing. Like if I want to invite only females to this, I shouldn't be judged or questioned of why are you only having females come, or why you only having black people come, because that's what I chose. And for the room that I want to be filled, this is what I want in my room.
So white
This is
people
what
should
I want
have
in
the
my
same
bubble.
freedom. Then white people should have the
Yeah.
same freedom to say no blacks involved.
No, that's
But
what
do
I'm
you
saying.
see how
Like,
harsh that sounds, though?
It does, but I'm
Yeah,
just saying
because-
to each his own. But I'm not, and my thing is, it's like, if we call it a brown girls brunch, I get what you're saying, because if they say it's like a white girls brunch,
Yeah.
they're like, well, damn, what you
Right.
mean?
Like it's
But
automatically
it's like-
racist. But when black people do it, it's
get it.
black empowerment, black power. Like
It's automatically racist because
of the
of
history.
what we
Yeah,
came from.
that's
Now, if
what
there
it
was no
is. That's-
racism
then
and
it-
then this
yeah.
happened, then it'd be like, oh, it's normal, it's fine. But since it's like you said, where
It
we came from,
happened.
So do y'all
Yeah,
think?
that's
Do
it.
y'all think we can move forward
so you
without
feel
cutting
like-
this clean slate?
So do you feel like we're spoiled, or do you feel like we're sensitive?
Yeah.
Both,
I don't-
bro. I think we're spoiled because we're protected. We're protected by social media. We're protected by all of these, not even just BLM, but we're protected by our
I strongly
community.
disagree with you,
Yeah.
bro. I don't think I ever disagree with you this much in our life. As far as being protected,
We
You do?
protect each other, bro. I'm not saying that we protected by white people, but certain ways we move, we could move in racist ways and we will support it. We just said on this panel today that if we had an all black brunch, bro, that is okay. Everybody is 050 with it. But if there was a white brunch, bro, we are not looking at that as a productive thing. We're looking at it as a racist community.
all right.
But I
But
don't
listen,
feel like I'm
now
looking
hear me
at it
out.
as a racist thing. That's
how do
just
you
what they
think?
chose to
How
do.
do you think they
It's
look
plenty
at?
of all white brunches that happen. It's plenty of all white parties that happen.
But it's never
KKK,
promoted as
listen, first
no
thing-
blacks allowed.
Yeah.
Firstly, the Black Panthers.
No, but that's
the Black
what I'm saying.
Panther
I'm not
Party has been
saying-
targeted, and the KKK has never been targeted ever.
I'm-
Ever.
I'm
Bro,
saying
we don't
it's
run this
government-
country. You know that,
I
right?
have a
You know we're the
question.
minority.
Yeah,
You know
listen,
this ain't
to have
our
it
country,
question
right?
is- listen, to have it question is what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying to promote it. Oh, we're gonna have a black girls brunch. No white women. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying this is what it's gonna be called, and this is who I want there. Now, if they do it and be like, oh, it's an all white girls brunch, cool. But they're not saying in parentheses, no black women allowed. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying this is specifically for me. If I wanted an all girls bachelor party or whatever, all my girls, I want girls there. I don't care what color, shape, size, whatever. I want them there.
That's fine.
Specifically, I want them there. Then for a white woman, if they do the same, okay, that's fine. For the longest, they've been able to take away from us, so why can't I just say I want this? And I'm not singling them out. I'm just saying this is what I want for my girls and for my colored people.
In 2023, there is a gender war, but nobody has died because of said gender war, right? But when motherfuckers start dying because of this gender war that we are in, then when you say no men allowed, and when in 10 years from now, oh man, we should have gender equalization and all this other type of stuff like what black people doing, then it's gonna be an issue when you say no men allowed. But the fact that
Yeah, because
slavery
trauma
and
is attached
racism
to
is
it.
a thing, that's why it would be a big deal for people to say no Mexicans, no blacks, no whites. You understand what I'm saying? But still, if you walk down Nostrand Avenue right now and you pass a bar that says white girls brunch,
Yeah.
it is going to make you feel uneasy. If you walk down same Nostrand Avenue that says black girls brunch,
I think people
You ain't
just
gonna feel
need
away.
to know their place. I don't think you need to say black girls dinner, black girls whatever, because if you're having a dinner and you're black, your friends are going to be the ones that come. You shouldn't have to specifically say black women, like
right?
it's-
Because
I don't think-
that's a segregating.
Yeah, I don't think it's called
portion
for
of it.
that. You don't, because of course it's going to be your friends. Who else is coming? It's
But why
not.
can't you
my
have
thing is-
white friends
My
though?
thing is, I'm about to say, but sometimes you can have all types of friends. You can have an Asian
You
friend, a
could,
white
but
friend.
yeah, why wouldn't you want your friends there?
No, but what for my example with the lady, she was just saying like she had this black girls brunch because she want the black women to feel like appreciated. So they have these spiritual retreats and spas and stuff, single moms and all this stuff, like just different things just for them, because sometimes they don't get acknowledged or they don't get appreciated as much. So she wanted to bring them together and show them how much she appreciate them.
So
And the
why can't
other
it be
woman,
an
she just-
appreciation brunch?
Yeah.
This is the definition of having no accountability.
Because she felt as if black
is-
women weren't
wasn't
appreciated enough.
So but he's right. She could have called it appreciation brunch, but then it's just like,
But
okay,
when you
appreciation
single it
brunch.
out with the black,
Okay.
when you
Yeah,
make it that way,
and
it's going to be
I can
taken
see
that
how
way.
anyone could be. I can see how anyone could be offended. But in the matter of one being a culture vulture, or when one of us do something that's a problem and the other one do it, it's considered ratchet or ghetto. Could go both ways. The show Teen Mom is about mainly white women becoming moms early, and they got a TV show for it.
Yeah, true.
And they sprinkled
How
a couple black
often-
women in
Shit,
there.
Bad Baby
often
got
have you
famous for it.
seen-
Yeah, like a
Got
whole
billions for it.
yeah.
How often have you seen young black mothers struggling? And I never seen. We ain't make a TV show about it. And if it was a TV show about it, it was about how broke or how poor or how their parents was crackheads, and that's why they were subjected to this negative thing.
Their parents was working so
That's
much,
true.
so their parents wasn't
And
working.
that's this is not me saying that it's okay, like me saying that they had it easier than us. But when something is done by us, it's looked at like,
Negative.
they ghetto and they
Yeah.
did this because they ain't have no home training and because their father wasn't in their life.
Mm.
And when it's done by them, it's like, wow, that's sad that they had to go through that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? We're gonna help them. We're gonna give them a TV show so they could vent. They could vent to the world, and so other young girls could feel like, they don't feel alone. That is normal. But when it's us, it's like, oh no, keep my kids away from them.
Yeah.
Understand? I don't want my kids to see that. I don't need my kids to be exposed to that.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The thing is
That's
that
racist.
There's always gonna be biases. Always.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was
There's
a
always
great
gonna
point.
be, it just is. It's just the way of life. Like that's not me saying that it's okay.
And that's
It's
just how it
it is what it is at some point. You understand? Like it's just
like we
it's
live
just that.
down here and we'll drive by and see somebody with their Confederate flag on their yard or whatever. Okay, that's fine. That's what you want to do. That's you. As long as you don't treat me in a bad way, you can have whatever you want up there. As long as I'm being respected. I don't care what you got.
That's crazy. I do not like that shit. I do
I don't
not
like it
that
at
shit.
all. And
I do not like it's like you bragging, my nigga. Like, I gotta pass this flag, nigga, every day that I come home to my crib.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta see this shit, bro. I gotta see a symbolization of black hatred, bro.
But this
every
whole
time I come
country
home
is
from work.
that. If you really look at it, this whole country is that.
But
That's true.
then this goes to another
The American flag is that.
Is the new Confederate
It
flag.
is because
that's crazy.
when you look, the American flags has 13 stripes, meaning for the 13 colonies where they brought in slaves. This whole America is that.
Yeah, the Star Spangled Banner, all of that. Yeah, which I agree, but I feel like one of them was supposed to represent change. Like we evolved from one thing to the next thing. I mean, I'm not saying things got worse or things got better, but the Confederate flag actually is for just the South, right? Mm-hmm. And we know what happened to our people in the South. We know how we had to wait till the slaves in the South had to wait till Juneteenth, which was like a whole motherfucking 9-10 months after the slaves up north was freed. So that's another reason why they hold that Confederate situation so dear, because even with police brutality in the South is crazy. You understand? I'm not saying that it don't happen.
I think it's more frequent in the inner cities though. In the cities is where y'all, like New York compared to down here, like it's slow with that. Like, trust me, I would know if some shit was happening
because of population.
Right?
Because look how spaced out y'all are.
Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I say in the cities it's more prevalent, but I want to start a movement, bro. I want to start a black flag movement. I know Jeezy and them already did that shit, but they did that shit with the American flag. I'm talking about a plain black flag, bro. Because black, if you think of black, right? Black isn't a color. It's actually the absence of color. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe. So if we represent like the absence of color, bro, we represent the absence of hatred, bro. You understand what I'm saying? And the reason why I feel so strongly about this, because of my time that I served in the military, I've met white people, Mexican people, Asian people, all types of different races, bro, from all different continents, bro, that's in the U.S. military. And I'm like, yo, these are some cool-ass individuals, bro. One of my good friends in the military was, yo, bro, this is the whitest of white, bro. Funniest dude I ever met, bro. And it's like, when I go home, the energy that, like the love that I have for him, I don't see my peers having that type of love for white people as well. And it's reciprocated too. I don't see white people having that type of love for us too, because they look at us like we creatures, like we about to rob them on some shit. Like, bro, there's sometimes I want to lock my motherfucking door, nigga, because of how uncomfortable they make me feel at times. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, you know what I'm saying, we parents now and we got kids that's coming up and they growing and they seeing and they hearing and, you know what I'm saying, learning things from the internet, and they hear us talking. I don't want them to be tainted by racism and our points of views on how, like, you know what I'm saying, hatred, you know what I'm saying, has affected us. I really want them to be purely educated. Like I told you, Lisa, before, I don't believe in our curriculum, our education system, because I think it teaches too much hate. It literally teaches white kids that you own these black motherfuckers. There was a time where we owned them, enslaved them, and hung them, and burnt them, and raped them, and did everything to them. And it also, at the same time, right? But that's our curriculum. But at the same time, it also teaches black kids, us four, that damn, we were owned by these motherfuckers. These guys got to be superior. There got to be something about these motherfuckers or somebody in their family that got power over us. It kind of makes us feel beneath initially.
And it causes a self-hate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's why I don't believe in the curriculum.
Listen, Amir said to me, Daddy, I'm white and you black. You understand? And, right, and the thing is, right, we not avoid, but we don't show him things to where we don't watch slavery shows in front of him. Right. We don't watch Emmett Till and those type of things in front of him just of yet, right, because we don't want to damage, you understand, and we don't want to steal his innocence, and we don't want him to, like, bro, I'm grouchy. I don't need him to, you know, find a reason to be grouchy or upset.
Literally go to school and point out a white kid or a lighter kid than him and be like, I feel like if we was to explain to him slavery and everything, I feel like he would go to school and be like, you did this to my people, and hurt them. Like,
I was that kid. I was that kid, bro.
And that's what I
happened to me, bro.
And Amir already has a temper, like his dad. Like, he has a temper. A kid laughed at him for tripping. Amir took his shit and threw it at him. So imagine we tell him something like this. We don't know what he's gonna go to school and do.
But at the same time, they have to know how raw and how blatant and how intentional the disrespect was.
Right.
Because it could be a time to where Amir or any of our kids are put into a situation to where it's blatant disrespect, and they don't know that it's deep rooted. They just think that this is a temporary thing and it's gonna pass. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And then what? Like the thing is that when kids are born, they don't know if they're black or white.
Yeah, they're pure.
They don't know if they're green, blue, Spanish, Puerto. They don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Language is one thing, right? Because there's black people that speak French. There's black people that speak patois. There's black people that speak English. So the language really means nothing. But when they see, like I know, like, people from Puerto Rico, right? That's like Puerto Rican, and they got uncles that's dark skinned and they're full blown Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
And you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Not a hint of African American or black. They're just Puerto Rican, and they're all to an equal.
Yeah.
You understand? And it's like that. We start to draw a line as we get older. And when we start going to school and being around other people, we want to be around who's the coolest. Who has who looks like they got the most money, who came to school with the most baseball Yu-Gi-Oh cards, who was more fortunate. And sadly, who was more fortunate were them, the lighter ones. So now the line starts to get drawn again, right, between I want to look like them. The girls that we grew up liking was the Spanish girls with the long coolie hair.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. I ain't getting no. You know what's crazy, bro? I ain't getting no play from Spanish girls, bro. All of the girls that had crushes on me was the blackest of black, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I think I probably had one Spanish girl that had a crush on me.
Because women are smarter than us. Period.
I wouldn't say that. I think it was more of a culture thing that, you know, certain cultures, when they come to America, they're trained to, listen, we sticking by our people and that's it. As black people, we don't know that because we're known to just go for whatever the fuck we think we like. It don't matter if it's us or it's them. Like, when Puerto Ricans come here, nigga, they typically, growing up from East New York, Brownsville, they was dating Puerto Rican people. Dominicans was dating Dominicans. Black people was trying to get the Puerto Rican girls. Or black people or white, whatever, nigga. Like, black people was all around the place. Asians dated Asians. I never seen an Asian with a black person growing up.
I never seen a Mexican with a black boyfriend ever.
Yeah, like they within their culture.
They always 11 years old, tongue kissing outside of a class. Always.
What?
Damn. That was crazy. That was crazy. But yo, we're gonna continue this message.
You that kid pissing outside the class.
We're gonna continue this conversation right here, right after these messages. So we hope you're enjoying the show so far. This is just a friendly reminder to follow us on all social media platforms.
Yes, please do. Follow us on YouTube. We got an Instagram, we got TikTok, and a Patreon.
That's a fact. And with all of those platforms, we do offer different things. Our YouTube, of course, is going to have full episodes. You'll have everything, and you'll also have some shorts on there. On our Instagram community, we upload highlights. So these clips could span from 2 minutes all the way up to about 6 to 7 minutes. On our TikTok, of course, these clips are a little shorter, but the conversation is real. Our comments are going crazy, and on this platform, you could utilize it to have a conversation and debate back and forth if you want to.
Our Patreon, we got exclusive videos.
Oh yeah, all the spicy stuff that's a little bit too spicy for YouTube. So as we're transitioning into a live podcast, yeah, you will get the live shot at first, but there might be some things and some parts of the conversation that get a little too wild that we might have to cut off in the edit. On our Patreon, you can subscribe to us and get full access to all exclusive content. Enjoy the show. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the We Need to Talk podcast. And as always, at my left, I got my beautiful wife, Jaleesa, in the building, one time for the one time.
Thank you, sir. And I got my handsome husband combo over here.
You know what it is, man. I'll be trying, man. And as you can see, we got two beautiful guests in the building. What's you guys' name? What y'all rocking with? What's up with y'all on the outside of the building?
This my baby father.
Oh, shit.
That's my baby moms.
All right. We got Anisha and Kuda. Give it up for the one time. For the one time. And as you guys can see right now,
I just want to do this.
Your boy Convo and your girl Jaleesa is in the building. But right now, I got the drip on. You know what I'm saying? I got the nice, fresh We Need to Talk hat on. I got the cool.
Can we purchase
Need to
those?
Talk. Yes, we can. I'm about to advertise it right now. Shorty, let me advertise this joint right now. You heard? Yeah. So we got.
They come with the titty?
We got the joint. You know what I'm saying? We got the joint with the joint on the side of the hoodie on the joint. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So what y'all got to do?
Fire.
Yeah, so what y'all got to do is y'all got to head down in the description and hit that LinkTree and then hit the merch tab. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can purchase, get drippy. You know what I'm saying? Get fly. Get fly because your girl need to see you looking good. Shorty, your man need to see you looking fly.
No, that's real tough. I like that.
You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and cop up one time for the one time and give it up for yourselves as you make a purchase. And when you do, don't forget, take a picture. Tag us. We want to repost y'all on our story. And right now we're going viral on Instagram. Give it up for Instagram one time. For the one time.
Yes.
But yo, welcome back to the show. Nice little commercial break, man. You know what I'm saying? Follow us on all social medias like the ad just said. We're going to hop into our second or third or fourth or fifth topic of the night.
One of the next topics.
Yeah, one of the next topics is gender biases. Gender biases. We know the women hate this conversation because women feel like niggas get away with everything. When in reality, only thing niggas get away with is being a hoe.
That's not true.
That's it. Name another bias that men get away with that women don't.
I got a list of them.
You really did not write the
I got a
Hey,
whole list.
who can name a bias other than promiscuity? Who can name one other than that one that benefits men over women?
When you guys voice a complaint about something, like say at work or whatever, you don't get looked at as, oh, she's bitter, she's on her period or something like that.
Yep. Yep.
That's interesting, baby.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, affirmative action as well.
You go, Jalili.
I like that.
I agree.
That's fine.
It's true.
Yeah,
And then
that's
sometimes
true.
the girl just really has a point. She might not even be on her period.
They don't-
She's
they
just
don't wanna be you.
upset about whatever situation happened. Yeah.
Oh, yep. It's that time of the month for her, so she got
Yeah,
to
automatically.
automatic.
Nah, I really agree with that. Or even when a
And
woman
dude
get
could be on
put in
birth control
position
and
at
don't
work, they
have
say it's
periods,
affirmative
like-
action.
Perfect example. When a woman gets a
Promotion.
promotion at work, she probably slept her way to the top.
Yeah,
She could have
affirmative
just
action.
worked hard to get to the spot.
Right.
But if a man do it, it's like, oh yeah, he worked hard. He
Yeah.
worked
Yeah.
hard for that
Yeah.
spot.
Yeah. Yeah.
But come on, ladies,
Yeah,
let's keep
yeah,
it a
yeah.
bando, man. They ain't y'all think they ain't no bitches out here fucking for a way to the top?
True, but it's also men that's doing the same.
Who they fucking? All the bosses is niggas.
The nigga,
Listen,
the bosses.
you never know.
Come on
Oh my
now,
God.
you know that's how it goes down in the music industry.
Yeah, that's
the-
music industries. You know.
No,
what I'm
but
saying?
still, it could be women above them, and they feel like, yeah, I'm gonna flirt with her. I'm gonna say everything that she want to hear. I'm gonna take her.
Now
out
you
to
got
eat.
sexual harassment.
I'm a
Facts.
flirt with Gladys.
Real
I'm a
facts.
flirt with old Gladys.
This nigga said Gladys.
is just old and she can't see, and now I'm a flirt with her so I can get.
Now
my,
he got a
have my
sexual
way to the
harassment
top.
charge.
That's a fact. That sexual
I
harassment
get
shit
what you're saying, Anisha.
That sexual harassment only works in y'all favor.
only.
No, it don't.
Only. When was the last time you heard of a dude charging a woman with sexual harassment or successfully charging a woman with sexual harassment?
But
And
I,
then wait. And then even if a man tries to charge a woman with sexual harassment, like, yo, bro, you gay? What, you had a problem with trying to have sex?
that's what's about to
Like,
say.
what?
The guys don't openly say because they're not gonna feel like, oh my gosh, she just came on too strong. It's gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm the man. She coming at me.
No.
Yes.
It's the thing is the perception of these things. You
Yeah.
understand? Like the bias is like a woman get looked at as a whole if she sleep with a bunch of guys, but a guy get looked at like as the man if he sleep with a bunch of women. Right? If a female says that a man sexually assaulted her, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a group of men like me that will want to find the guy and beat the shit out of him, right?
Mhm.
If a man says a female sexually assaulted him, right? And he's telling the world like, yo, blah blah blah, force sex on me. We're gonna look at him like he's kind of weird. Like, bro, we men, we
And
love
there's
sex.
gonna be no women trying to beat the shit out of Shorty.
no.
That's the thing. There's no consequence for the
There's
woman
gonna be
doing
more
it.
women like, yo, he gay. Like, what
Yeah,
you mean? You don't
a
wanna
small
have-
dick energy. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be automatic insults.
Yeah.
Automatic insults. There's because women don't hold themselves accountable, and we're gonna get back to the accountability. Women do not hold other women accountable
Men don't hold men accountable either.
all the
I'm
time.
gonna say, I know
All
women
the-
that are arguing
No, they don't.
All the time. Yo,
No, they
Kuda, have I
don't.
ever told you was wrong, bro?
often.
Exactly.
Y'all friends.
I'm about to say.
But in
y'all-
public
With
eye,
families.
y'all do not hold yourselves accountable
Other-
for the bullshit that y'all do.
Bro.
Exactly. And I feel
How-
like
I don't-
more women, more women, regardless if you're my friend or not, I'm gonna hold you accountable. I'm like, nah, you was wrong when you did that. I don't care if I know you. I don't care if I do know you. I
God
don't care
bless
how
me,
close.
by the way.
Sorry, bless you. Don't make me say bless you. I don't care if I know you or not. I'm gonna let you know. I'm like, nah. Like if somebody random tell me, because girls are more open with other females. Sometimes a girl will sit down and tell you her whole life story, and you be like, nah, girl, that was crazy. I
got
don't
another
know why
topic.
would you do that.
Dead ass Anisha. That those,
Yeah.
those
I got another
are
topic.
that's what's going on in those conversations. There's a girl saying like, "Nah, you was wilding for that."
Yeah. Yeah.
Me personally, yes, I'm
Yes.
gonna tell you. A girl
That
can come to me and
happens
tell me the
many
wildest
times.
story. I'd be like,
They don't
oh,
never
you're
tell their friend to
bugging.
stop twerking when they butt stink.
Hold on.
They
Let
just,
me-
Yeah,
let me-
hot.
they just keep tapping her butt like.
No, I'm gonna
Keep
that
shaking
butt is hot. You need to sit, and you know I will.
Let me
Your
bring
butt is
something
hot.
up,
They just keep tapping it,
bro.
And then they go wash
Let
their
me
hands after.
bring something up
That's
that
it.
happened.
Yes.
Let me bring you
Yes,
stupid
yes,
shit and just letting the fumes fly everywhere. Yo, Let me bring
They
something
just
up that
airing it
happened
out.
that was
You can't
said
get it come out.
before the break, right? Before the break, our loving friend Arnisha said, if the girl is big, there's, beauty to it, live in your truth, blase, all of this beautiful jargon that women do for each other, right? Before this podcast started, Mike Quan said to me verbatim, damn, Colin, you got fat in your 30s. Might as well get fat too. Which is a hard truth. My nigga just told me that he feels that I'm fat, right? Women ain't gonna go to another girl and say, girl, you fat, so I might as well get fat too. They ain't gonna tell another girl they fat. They gonna be like, girl, you big bone, big, beautiful.
It's big and beautiful.
Yeah,
First
like
of all,
they
I
not
can
gonna
call
hold
my
each other
friend-
accountable, bro.
I
They're
can call
gonna
my friend on the
source
phone,
each
and
other
she's
up.
very honest with me. My friend is very honest with me, and my cousin's very honest with me. They'd be like, "Yeah, girl, you fat," and I'd be like, "Oh, that was nice.
I love you.
Yeah, y'all.
it.
That's
You
what
put on some weight."
y'all talking about. Y'all are friends. That's why you say those things to each other. You're not gonna go
Yeah.
tell some random stranger, "Oh, you fat." You're not gonna do that.
What you think the essence of cutting ass is? Niggas
that's-
cut
all right,
ass
that's-
You're
on
not gonna
everybody.
go to a dude and say, "Yo, you fat."
If
Right,
that
that's
nigga's
what
at my
be funny.
barbecue, if a fat nigga pop out to my barbecue, right? He was invited by Cuda. I invited Cuda, but Cuda brung big fat man Scoop, right? And we in the backyard, we smoke, we chilling, we doing whatever we doing. And an ass cutting session go on. I'm telling that nigga
But
by
that's to be
himself.
funny. So he knows it's a joke.
But you can't make fun of a fat girl. You can make fun
You
of a fat
cannot
man.
do that. You going to
You
jail.
can make fun. Some people could take a joke, but I'm saying to a random
Most
person,
women,
it don't have
you're
to be-
body shaming
Okay,
me.
no. To a random person, like Jaleesa said, to a random person, you will walk up to them like, "No, you fat."
No, you're not gonna do that. So don't.
I can't
Nobody
have
will
a- I
random
can't have a
person say
girl.
anything.
I
I don't
can't-
even talk to random people.
I
And
can't
you
have a
not
girl
even-
that's. Go ahead.
You want to talk about accountability and being on. You're not being honest right now. You're not going to go to some random person and tell them they fat. Some random dude and say, "Yo, you fat." You're not
Nah,
gonna do
we're
it.
not, 'cause,
Exactly.
'cause we're not.
Exactly.
That's a weird position to
All right, no,
do.
just hear me
Exactly.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
And look,
50 Cent. Hear me out. 50 Cent at the Super Bowl performance, right?
Mm-hmm.
The world went crazy. Yo, 50 fat. Look, he was hanging upside down. Look at him. Upside down teddy bear. This, right?
He about to break
Right?
the pole.
That's crazy.
Right?
I didn't hear that part. You
And
just added that.
it wasn't even as big as when Lizzo walked on that stage half naked and the world went crazy on, oh, Lizzo was fat, and it was funny until it wasn't funny, and then it's like, oh, y'all body shaming Lizzo, y'all body shaming Lizzo,
No, but people
but nobody
were
was
saying
really saying that they was body
No,
shaming 50.
people were saying
It just was a
body
joke.
shaming 50. People were saying that.
Very few.
But
Yeah,
people were
that
saying
wasn't
it.
what the
And there
masses
was
were
very few
saying.
people saying about Lizzo. People were like, "Oh, I'm sick and tired of Lizzo fat. It's all over the
This
That was
is-
after she did it the fourth time.
Yo, bro, that just reminded me of something. You see how, Anisha just said, what I'm saying, whatever, you said it was just a small amount of people. This is why the exception doesn't count, right? I'm going to ask all three of y'all this shit. Let's imagine that a family member that you cared the most about. Let's think of your family member, you think of your family member, you think of your family member. They came to your house to visit you, right? You have 2 trees in your front lawn, right? One tree has 100 apples. The other tree has 100 apples, right? But the first tree has 90 bad apples on there and 10 good apples. The other tree has 90 good apples and 10 bad apples. What tree would you tell your family member that you love to go eat from if they were super hungry and they needed like 10 apples to eat?
the ones with good apples.
What about you?
The ones
Hey,
that good
don't want the
apples.
apples.
Because why though? Because that
I
tree
don't
has
want them to
way
get
more
sick.
good. Right. So the exception would be, all right, this has, saying that the exception counts as saying, go to the one with 10 good apples because it has some. It's not a lot of them, but it has some there. So go ahead, eat from the tree with 10 good apples. Fuck the tree with 90 good apples. Go eat from the one with 10 good apples.
All right. So
That's why the exception doesn't matter. We can't talk about the small part of a generality. You wouldn't tell your people to go eat the smaller portion of, you had the option for the bigger.
here's
You're
the
right.
other thing with that. Going back to men and difference between
Gender.
men and women being bigger and the gender biases. Men do not get held accountable that much for their looks and how big they are as much as women.
Yeah.
That's another gender
Yeah.
bias. And because of that, because we always get scrutinized so much for how we look. That whole thing with Lizzo, that's why it's more, people are more inclined to like be nice about it, because that's all people focus about on women. That's it. Nothing else but how we look.
Oh, she fat. Oh, she big.
But it
A
doesn't
woman
matter.
could just have a kid and then they don't lose the weight and they be
Yeah.
like, yeah, that she got mad big at
Right.
Because a
Not
man's
thinking about
beauty.
I'm raising a baby, I'm trying to get myself together.
Right.
I don't have time to be
Right.
24/7. I don't have the money to go get the surgery. But a guy could get big and they'd be like, oh yeah,
And
yo,
they'd
you
even
got a
have the
little chubby.
baby.
Because a man's
Right.
beauty doesn't matter.
We get that.
And
That's
it never
why it's a
did.
gender bias. That's what we're talking about.
Okay.
It's a gender bias that
Yeah.
Okay,
another
but
one
also-
that you guys don't think we don't have.
But also,
Nah, that's great.
There are women that are attracted to the heavier guy,
Yeah.
as
As
well
long
as
as he
there are
got
men.
money.
Huh?
No, that's not true all the time.
Arnisha used to tell me I should get fat.
I'm very attracted to big men.
Yeah, that's
Teddy bears and everything. That's my type. That's my type.
Yeah.
For real.
And again, that's one of the.
But overall,
small
do you have a
few.
celebrity crush, Anisha?
Me?
We discussed this before.
Yeah.
Who's your celebrity crush, Anisha?
What's my celebrity crush?
He asked you, he asked me.
Davies.
Davies. Who's your celebrity crush?
I don't know.
She forgot
Mine
that
used to
nigga
be
name.
Ruben Studdard.
But look,
But then I saw Davies.
shut up, Anisha. First of all,
Mike Horn. Ruben Studdard really used to be my celebrity crush.
Davies. We go
ain't
back
nobody
with
was crushing
Davies.
on that man with that big button
We
up
go
shirt.
right. We
Nigga had
go.
a big button up. That's like
Hey.
his
Yo,
whole career. He just had a big button up and it
Y'all
fitted.
being real mean. See?
with
Y'all
Tim's
being
on, that was leaning. But nah, that's how niggas talk about niggas. But check it out. But nobody gonna cancel me for that. Let me joke on Lizzo like that right now. They can be like, oh, fuck the We Need to Talk podcast. But look, Dave East, in shape dude. Why do you think that is? Because you not really trying to fuck with no fat ass nigga.
It's no fat guys out now that like I don't really listen to music like that. I just like him off of his demeanor, his presence, his raspy voice. I like that. But it's like other fat. I told my Quan in the beginning, like if he was to get big, I wouldn't mind because I like fluffy guys. Like my first
You see, look
real
at me,
boyfriend,
205.
my first little boyfriend I had in school was like big.
He was a little
Like
jiggly
big.
puff.
Yeah, like a big dude, and I like that. I was like, it was like I'm not a like a external person. Like I don't really like look at you and be like, oh, your looks is just like that's just drawing me to you. Like when I first saw Mike, I cannot stand him. Like who is this boy? Like he doing too much in the back of the classroom. Then when I got to know him and he made me laugh and we talked, I'm like, yo, he's mad funny, he mad cute. What?
I'm looking at my son right now.
Oh,
Nah, yeah,
I'm like-
masturbating in the back of the classroom is crazy. But
kissing on girls and everything, and I'm like, yo,
damn,
like
bro, you was giving up
we
like that.
13, 14, 15 years old. What are you doing? Like you supposed to be learning. You in the back of the class doing that.
I was learning.
He ain't get that from
Yeah,
me.
learning how to tongue kiss.
He ain't
I
get
like
that. He ain't
that.
get that
You
from me,
gotta do
Anisha. I used to try to teach him how to fight and play sports. That was my only 2 lessons for him. I have no experience with girls.
I always said it because I was like, when I was growing up, I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna ever get a boyfriend. Nobody gonna really look at me because I was all skinny and everything, and I'm like, nobody gonna like me. And then like once I got to school and people started liking me for my funniness and my personality, I'm like, okay, that's what I like from other people.
Oh,
like
I
I'm not
get
gonna
it.
go for the most
get it.
attractive guy because they have the worst attitudes. And the guys that nobody.
Put your son. Help him, please.
He keeps putting it over his face and laughing, you crazy baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, this beautiful couple right here has a newborn child. Give it up for them one time. For the one time. He's about 4 months old. He can hardly keep himself up by himself. And still, they say, yo, we're going to tune into the We Need to Talk show tonight, even though they have a very woke 4-month-old right to their left.
Yes.
We love them for
There's-
that.
Here's some.
There's a crazy list of gender biases, and I feel like
Wait, I want to
Men-
look it up.
I feel like men, where we accept the fact that gender biases exist.
Yes. Yes.
Excuse me. And women feel like gender biases shouldn't exist. Like women kiss each other, women do those type of things to each other, and they're considered just being friendly or
If you used
playful,
to kiss
and
out in the club, I wouldn't judge because
Shut
like
up,
you know
Arnisha.
you wouldn't judge, but the rest of the
Arnisha, be
world would.
quiet. No, she judging, nigga. If you come
All right,
give me
now
some
listen.
sugars, first of all, I'm punching you. Second of all, she's going to think something like this. Did my man just kiss his cousin on the lips?
All right, but exactly.
Jaleesa, would you judge if Jimmy was out with his friends?
Babe.
Exactly.
Not with
On a
Kuda
more
because I know
serious
they
note,
play
because
too much.
we're just gonna
No,
skip
baby.
past it.
No,
On a more
no.
serious note, right? On a more serious note, right?
But here's the thing, though. But look, that's you know what? That's between you black guys because those white guys they do that shit all the time and don't get judged for
Exactly.
That shit
it.
is still
They'll
weird,
kiss,
though, God.
They'll slap their butt.
Yup.
They'll grab
But
each
no,
other's
that doesn't
balls.
take away from the fact that it's still weird.
And
the manosphere
They
is
enjoy
still
it because
weird.
it's time.
Probably race, probably the differences between races is not weird, but between men overall, that shit is still weird, bro.
but it's not weird because they do it.
They won't do that to a black dude though.
No,
A white dude, they come in and kiss. Oh no, nigga, what? You know not to play with me like that. That's
what
good
I
in your
said.
culture.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Black men are the ones that get that way, feel that way, but white men they do that shit and joke about it. It's funny to them.
Women tell the other women, "Girl, your ass fat." Let Jimmy walk by me and let me say that.
You do.
They like, "Yo, you bugged out, bro."
Your shit
Yo, you
jiggling
wild.
right now, like you know what I'm saying? Like yo, Kuda, your shit is plump right now. Today.
Yo, bro, the next time
like
you
yo,
look- yo.
Kuda, like your shit looking
All right,
wild,
all right.
fat
Yo, bro,
today.
Let's go back
bro,
to the
we-
Bro,
Bracelet-
like
Here's
your
another-
shit
here's
today,
another
bro.
gender bias.
You look like Moto
All right, I'm gonna
or
cut you. I'm
Madagascar
about to
2.
cut your mic off.
Chunking. Like
Yo,
you
bro, the way
Here's
those
another gender
bracelets look
bias.
on you, bro, is
All right.
crazy.
Y'all can go
Yeah,
to
this girl's gonna be feeling that print, bro. We could never do that. But y'all
y'all
can be
bringing
like,
down the
girl,
quality of the show right now.
Oh my God,
Exactly.
man.
That's who wants something way off. Okay,
being
so I have a question. How would you feel if James came and said he wanted to put nail polish on his nails?
Oh, it's over. Big slaps.
Why?
You want to put nail for what? For why? Why do you think
Why
that
is
you
nail
need?
polish only for girls?
Because it's for girls. It's a beauty enhancement.
and it's okay.
Okay, so if you see a little girl playing with toy trucks and stuff, you're gonna say no, don't play with toy trucks, or go play with a doll. But if you see a little boy playing with a doll, you'd be like, no, go play with the toy trucks.
Yes.
Why can't they just play with whatever they playing with? Like Amir, he has more female cousins than he do males, so he wants to play whatever his girl cousin is playing with.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like now we got to stop him from playing and just having fun because it's like, oh no, that looks crazy that he's
No,
playing
it's a
with
manner.
Okay.
It's a manner. It's a manner that he's gonna behave in.
But
But I'm just saying, it's
in
like
that
that's taken away.
in that case,
But
then
even,
yeah. So,
even with that, a boy playing with a doll should not be making him gay. He's taking care of a child like he would do when he's an adult. As a father, you will be taking care of a baby.
but dolls are just small adults. Dolls are just like Barbie. She's an adult,
We're not talking.
just small though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So if he's playing with this, I ain't gonna lie. When I played with dolls,
All right.
I was
a baby doll.
Looking at their coochie.
I was trying to see what I gotta learn down there. They ain't had
baby
no
doll.
nipples. That shit was
Okay.
crazy. It was weird though.
How loud?
Yeah,
Still, but it's
bro,
look crazy.
hold on, wait. Let me put a stop to the show right quick. If y'all some dudes watching right now, you trying to tell me you ain't never stripped down one of your little sisters or your big sister's dolls and look at them titties, you a whole lie, bro. Those are the first pair of titties that any boy ever seen, bro, was under the Barbie doll. But we're gonna head back to the show.
Oh my god.
No, but like I'm saying, like if we see if a little girl is playing with toy trucks, it's like, oh, it's fine, she's good, and then she
She's
start
just a
playing with
tomboy.
it. Yeah, no, not even a tomboy. She's just playing. She's just having fun. But then you see a little boy, you like, hey, put that doll down and go get a toy truck or go get an action figure. It's like, why can't he just play with the doll? Like
Because we have gender norms in our society. Like my daughters Jamisa used to want to play basketball when she was a little baby girl. And I used to feel a way about it. And I was a basketball player. I didn't want to train my daughter how to play basketball because I thought I was going to make her masculine. You understand what I'm saying? And I the vision that I had for my daughter, which wasn't fair because I don't feel that parents should have a vision for their children. You know what
Which
I mean?
I do.
Right.
Sadly.
We're gonna talk about that. I should have trained her because who knows, that could have been a bonding moment.
Yeah.
for me and
Yeah,
her.
like I say,
Maybe she
could've
didn't
saw
like.
that you
Maybe she didn't like basketball. She just wanted to try it and felt
played
that
with you.
I'm
Or
waiting.
she-
Yeah,
Or maybe she just
right.
wanted to spend time
Yeah, I
with
was about to
you.
say that. Or she just
Exactly.
like, that's something that you like, so he want like she want to do it. Like
Yeah, but me
Amir
being
see me
so
do my makeup, he want to come and he's looking at me do my makeup, and I'd be like, no, man, like you don't walk away. I don't want him to start picking up the brushes. But that was just our moment to be together. He want to be around me 24/7. Amir break out into step, and then Mike won't be like, yo, like what are you doing? Or he'll do a dance or something, but he's around a lot of females, so it's just like he's just picking up on certain things that he's
But
seeing.
as his father, though, Kuda has the right to try to.
If he wants to break out and
You know.
step, show him those fraternities that do steps.
That's what I
There
said. So
are
now he does
some.
this. Now he does do the fraternity thing, and he's like bopping his head and doing that, and like even with certain dances.
So he won't
But
feel
even-
like
but-
you're
but the
bashing
thing
what he
is-
likes, and you're also like
It's-
No, but
encouraging something that he
the
likes.
thing is that Amir is more
Something different.
aware than we know, because Amir don't let me kiss him or Makai anymore because he say I'm supposed to only kiss mommy.
Yeah.
Boys is only supposed to kiss
James
girls.
be
Daddy.
saying that too.
You only supposed to kiss mommy.
Mm.
Understand? And I'm explaining to him like, no, like you're my son.
When it comes
So
to family,
after,
it's
you know,
different. Yeah.
But it's like double standards because you say you can't kiss him, but then when he comes and sit on your lap, you be like, no, don't sit on my lap.
It's not him sitting on my lap.
It's
It's
the
the
way
way
he
he climbs on my lap.
Mm.
You understand? Like I'm trying to explain to him that,
I
or make
understand
him
what you're saying,
understand that he has a whole private. You understand?
Right. Don't let that rub against my leg, my nigga.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, like I had to tell my son that too. Like I'll be laying on my stomach, even though no man should be laying on his stomach. But I got leg issues. But I'll be laying on my stomach. My son to climb on my back, and I the jaw will be on my crack, and I'll be like, "Yo, bro, listen, man, you got to move over, bro. you gotta move. This ain't life right now, G's. You got to move over." But
Yeah, this is crazy, bro.
men, we have to do
Bro,
that though. Like these
this
are the
is sexual
lessons.
harassment,
These
bro.
are the lessons that we teach our boys. And I'm pretty sure that Anisha, if you had a daughter, and I know we got daughters, there's lessons that Jaleesa has taught my daughters that I've never heard before, that I will never hear about, because that's something between a mother and a daughter
Yeah.
to conversate with. Now, when the conversations that Kuda has with his sons, a lot of those conversations is going to be between that father and that son.
And I don't step on the toes because I'm like, it's certain things that I can't explain or I don't understand because
Yeah,
I feel
right.
like there's nothing wrong with it.
Exactly.
But I'm not a guy.
Yeah.
But it's also sometimes the way he go about it where I'll be like, you didn't have to approach it in
in
that
that
manner.
way.
Like,
Yeah.
he's 4 years old. He's 5 years old.
But no. That's an issue that a lot of moms have in today's parenthood. That age shit don't matter. These kids start developing patterns and personalities at very young, at the age of 2. So you have to start training them and letting them know what's right, what's appropriate, what's wrong, and what's right.
You can do that.
Well,
You can do that, but
No,
in
I
a
get
certain
that, but
way.
it's still
You
certain
can't
ways
do
that
it
you
where
can
you
say
crush
certain-
their spirit.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Like,
ladies,
all right,
hold on. Let me just say
Because
this.
then you grow up and have a whole bunch of broken men that are hurt by my mom hurt my feelings. And it's not
Yeah.
fair.
But
You
when it
can't-
comes from your dad,
Men
though,
aren't
when it comes from
Their
your dad,
dad-
though,
no,
it's
because-
different. I'm telling you, if my dad was to tell me, Jimmy, don't when you lay on a carpet to fucking watch TV, don't have your butt in the air. If my dad told me that opposed to my mom, it's a completely different message, bro.
Yeah, but it's different ways to say. Like you can say,
Yes.
It's easier when my
don't-
dad say it to me because I know he can relate in some instance.
He's a guy.
No, but it's the way that you say it. It's not about it's not about what you say. It's how you say it.
All right, but
like
Amir,
you
the
could
first
see
couple times I tell Amir, stop waving your butt. Amir,
No, I
don't
get
wave
that.
your-
I get that. I get it.
I mean, if you
saying
don't put your
something-
ass down,
yeah, it's like, but it's just certain ways.
but now
you
we're just be like,
approach
sit
it.
on your butt.
It's certain ways you approach the situation. Like a man's very sensitive, and men are as sensitive as much as y'all don't want to admit it. Y'all more emotional than women.
I'm emotional. I'm not sensitive.
Yeah, we're
Whichever way you
emotional, but the thing is, I think we're more emotional than you guys because we go through more shit than you guys. But with
How do
us
you
going
think it-
with us going through more shit than you guys, we learn to control those emotions and
As far as
move on
what?
from them.
Like,
Life, period,
life?
bro. Life, period. Like honestly, like not to be
do
on
you
no
know
gender
what it
vibe.
feels like to be a woman?
Honestly, baby, I don't.
So you can't say that.
But I can
Just
go.
like I can't say that about you. You can't
Right.
say
I
I'm
can't say
harder
you don't
because
have the heart, and you
you
can't say
don't
we
have
don't
the
have
full
the heart.
understanding.
Okay, let me ask you a
nobody
question.
has
Let me
ever
let
broke
me
it
let me
down to
ask.
you.
So I'm gonna ask you two a question right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
If we broke up today, tomorrow, and this house blew up, do you have anybody to run to in your family for support?
If I needed to, yes.
Do you, Arnisha? Do you have anybody in your family that you can run to for support that would take care of you until you're on your feet? Be honest.
Be honest.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, Kuda, do you have that?
No.
I don't
don't?
either.
My
I don't
You
either.
don't?
And
probably
that
my aunts.
So don't
probably
say
your
you don't.
aunts. Probably
not-
your aunts.
Beat no.
Nah, my
Start
aunts.
for-
My aunts.
Okay.
My aunts is my mother.
But look,
they got
They
me.
got him. He's
Your
running.
aunts, right? Your aunts, right? Cool, fine. But what I'm saying is,
As far as shelter.
men as boys in general, we are kicked out into the world. How many dudes you know that got kicked out from their parents versus how many girls you know got kicked out by their parents? Girls don't get kicked out the household.
I was on my own at
Boys
18.
get kicked out of the fucking crib because they didn't listen or they got disrespectful.
No,
These
I was
girls
to say,
can
but
get
I know
disrespectful.
I know a lot of females that got kicked out their house, and a lot of men who still live at home.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know no nigga that still live at home.
I do.
None of my friends still live at home.
A whole other side of my family.
All the men
are still home with their mom.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think it's just your experience, but I feel like it might probably be pretty much equal about.
Yeah, like it's an even amount. Because the women, my thing is, you know how
'Cause
they be
when
like, oh, two women can't live in the same household together, so the mother will kick the female out. They not being like, oh, well, you're gonna stay in this house until it's like, no, you gonna get out here, you gonna get a job, and you going, and then the girl either choose to leave
never
or the
heard of
mother's
that.
kicking her out the door. Like, yeah, you not gonna be in here thinking you gonna tell me what to do. And as far as the men, it's like
You
they
experienced
just
that?
choose to leave or they get kicked out because of whatever they doing is not their parents is not okay with it.
You experienced
so it's
that, Arnie?
a balance.
You experienced
Me
the
get
kick out?
No, I didn't get kicked out.
Yeah, I know you did. And
Yeah,
I know
no.
my baby didn't either.
I
Yeah, no,
have
it was a
got
ch-
kicked out, but that doesn't mean just because you don't see it, don't mean it doesn't happen. And we
And not
know
to say-
people that
not
it
to say,
happened
I
too.
could've-
My
I
friend
could've
got
been
kicked out.
I could have been kicked out, but I didn't stick around and wait for it to happen. I just chose to leave when I felt like it was time for me to go. But I could have. I don't know what the possibility could have been
Ladies.
later on at 20
Okay.
something. Because we left at what 19.
Yeah, this has made me aware of another gender bias, right? When a man moves in with his girlfriend
He's a loser.
and he drives her car,
He's a loser.
he's the nigga that ain't got shit, that don't do shit,
Loser.
that can't do shit, right?
Because you
When the man solely provides and the man buys the car and the man pays the bills,
He's a real man.
he's a real man, and no one says anything about the female, or we don't care like to say anything negative or derogatory towards the female because
You know why, right, bro?
we don't have a problem with
You
it.
know why, right?
No, but some people on
You
the
know
outside
why,
looking in
right?
would be like, "Oh, you're a gold digger."
Come-
And then
nah.
the guys
don't make
also,
her- that don't
no,
make-
but then the guys also want to be like, all right, if I was taking care of everything and you was home taking care of the kids, you would feel uncomfortable because you're like, no, a man is supposed to protect and provide.
That's
So that's
me.
no, but I'm just saying, other guys think
But
the
how
same
the
way.
world-
That's the what? That's the what you about to say, Arnisha. That's the what? That's the it start with the R. Roll. You were saying it.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's the role
Gender
that you,
roles
gender
are
roles.
a
No, but I'm
thing.
saying- But that's how he views it. Like, oh, well, you know, a man is supposed to protect and provide. That's the role that I'm taking in this. And it's okay for you to stay home and take care of the kids because that's the role that you're
But
supposed
that's,
to play.
that's
Right.
proving my point. Some things are just the norm, and that's me proving the point that we're okay with the norms, and y'all see problems with the norms.
Yeah. Okay, so
Why is that?
I'm gonna give you another example of a gender bias. Why, when I go into a car dealership or a mechanic, I gotta get cheated out my money because I'm a girl? That's not fair.
Oh, I got cheated.
True.
Oh, they cheat me too.
But
No,
you
no,
hear about
because-
it more so with females,
women,
and
that's
it's not
real.
fair.
Right,
It's like for
like
what?
the viral video that be going around, like, yeah, babe, the mechanic charged me $1,000 to change my oil, and they like, what? Like, why would they charge you?
Yeah,
Because they
that's
see a female walking in, they don't know, they like, yeah, I could just
And it's those
beat her in her
examples
head.
why we have a problem with it. Because why?
That's
come
not
on.
just that's not just men. That's humans in general. If you see a Vic, you're gonna take advantage.
No, but they
that's
take more
humans in
advantage of
general.
a female.
That's business. And that's why I say that men go through this shit more than women. Men
But if a
understand the roots of all evil, and we understand the fucked up part of business and society. At the end of the day, we the ones out there dying and taking these losses. We are the ones that's doing it. We are the ones that's building the community. We are the ones that built that couch y'all sitting on and the chairs we sitting on, in these microphones we're talking into.
No, the machines are, but okay.
But who built those machines? Honestly, say
A
something.
machine.
And who built the machine that built the
don't
machine? Niggas. It's not women.
Women work in the factories and stuff too, though.
Come on, for how long, bro?
Listen, personally,
Women get up and do what they got to do.
personally, I appreciate everything that was done
Can I ask
or
a
brought
question?
upon us by
Can
women.
I ask you a question? Do you think that you would be able to deal with what females deal with on the day? Like,
Would you want to be a female, Jimmy?
Would you be able to push out a kid? Would you be able to, take care of the household and do everything you had to do if you was a female? Would you be able to have a
No,
period?
this is the thing. Ask them, would you want to be a woman?
Yes.
Right. Would you want to be a woman? Like, Quan said he wanted to carry the baby.
I was about to say,
I don't want to
and
do that part.
sincerely-
That's the part I
and
don't want to do.
And I sincerely would if I could.
Nah, I don't want to carry no fucking kids, nigga. That's crazy. I don't want to give
That's
birth, and I love women. The fact that y'all could do that shit, bro. The first
Listen,
time,
listen.
first
Can I
time
say
Jaleesa
something
gave
to you,
birth, bro, I felt so deeply more in love with her, bro, because I was like, yo, you can do this crazy ass
And that's
nasty
why I feel like
shit.
it's not good for women, because I feel like women really do go through a lot. Like, men go through a lot too, and I'm not trying to take that from y'all because y'all do have trauma
Right.
and everything. But I do still feel like women go through a lot. Women bear the child, still have to get yourself also with the other kids together, go through postpartum, go through the freaking
Men
the
go through
emotions
postpartum.
of the. Okay, but women mostly go through postpartum, and they gotta deal with all of these body changes and all this stuff going on, and a guy could just sit back and watch it.
But everything you just named, Arnie, was interpersonal stuff. Was
But
just
it's still,
stuff
I'm
that
saying,
it's
as a man,
Arnisha
you
dealing
would
with
have to be able to deal
Arnisha.
with that.
Yeah, that's Arnisha dealing with Arnisha, right? The way God built Arnisha. Mike Quan has to go out and deal with planet Earth.
But
We
why
have to.
did you-
So
we
then
have
that
to.
makes it even worse because you can choose kind of put yourself in
cannot,
different
baby.
situations. Yeah, you can.
Right.
You can. We have to naturally just deal with it.
Right.
Right.
Automatically.
We
That's
don't have a
terrible. It's
choice.
terrible. Periods
We
are
have
terrible.
no
We don't have a
choice.
choice.
No choice.
Once
Y'all
we-
have somewhat of choices of what situation you
Once
can
we
put
give
Baby
birth
love.
to a
yourself in.
child, Jimmy. Once we give birth to a child,
Mm-hmm.
we have to take care of that kid. Some women don't, whatever. But once a man could be like, I don't want to deal.
Bias.
I don't want to deal with that. I could just walk away. But the woman is stuck with the child,
You never
and the
stop.
woman is stuck figuring out how. All right. Now I gotta put the child in daycare. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna work. I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna do this. Once the woman give birth, the husband or the man, they could just keep living their life. Like, all right, I'm gonna go to work and I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that, and I'll come home and I could do whatever I want to do. But the woman has to be up all night, changing Pampers, raising a kid, and trying to still get her mental right. So
Why
we
is
have
that?
a lot going on.
Why is that looked at as right now? We're going viral on Instagram because of this very topic right here, and I want to know why is it hell when a woman has to deal with the fact that she has to take care of the household and the kids? When has that become something that's looked down upon? Why do I got to stay home and take care of the kids?
I don't feel
Why
like
do I
it's
have to
looked
take
down
care of the
upon. I feel like
household?
it's not appreciated. I feel like when it's looked like
How?
like
If
it's
you got a
looked-
man that's
no,
working,
Working
No, but
is
okay,
not.
we home working
Y'all
too.
I'm
guys-
taking care of you.
You guys need to stop thinking
Checks
it's
and
about
balances.
money and taking. No, we
Right.
don't. Okay, we need that, but that's not what the issue is. I need your
'Cause at the-
support.
if
I
we
need you
had
to
to,
be
we
there.
would still go
Go
ahead
and
and
do
do it
this
too.
with me. You say I'm your partner. Why do I feel like I'm the only one going through this?
So imagine this, ladies. You have a baby, Arnisha. You have a 4-month-old right to your left. Imagine Cool to say, all right, I quit work. I'm going to be there for you emotionally. He can't, bro.
Yeah, you can. Nobody's telling
can't.
you to quit
He
work.
can't quit work.
When you
that's what
come
I'm saying.
home,
Nobody's telling you
be
to
there
quit
for
work,
me
but I do
emotionally.
tell-
Don't just go ignore me and do whatever you. No, I'm at home by myself all day with this baby. I need some adult interaction.
conversation,
Like, come
yeah.
on.
Call your
Yeah.
pregnant friends.
See, that's the insensitivity. I'll kick you in your throat right now.
I'm laughing because that's
Insensitivity.
bugged out. I'm not laughing. Honestly, you know that I don't feel
No,
this way.
all right. Let's talk about it. My first pregnant with Amir, I had a whole different experience when I was pregnant with Makai.
Yeah.
The pregnant with Amir was a whole different. It was horrible. I hated.
Accountability.
I hated it. I hated being pregnant. I'm like, oh my gosh, like what is
Accountability.
this? I don't even understand. Like, how is this happening for me? My corn was working and going to school, but it's like I had to understand. And that's the thing too. As a woman, you understand. Like, all right, I see the bigger picture. I know he's working and doing all this. So at the end of the day, he can make the money and get us to where we need to be. And he's protecting and providing for us. Cool. But then it's also like, okay, now you doing all of that work, and when you come home, you expect a certain amount of things. So after me focusing on the kid all day, trying to get the kid and everything handled at home, and you come home now, you want me to give you my undivided attention, and you want to be catered to and all this other stuff. But at the end of the day, I'm not even taking care of myself. So I'm looking busted, and then you a question like, why you ain't take a shower? Or why your hair look like that? You ain't comb your hair today, and you got milk on your shirt. Like, you just disrespected me about having milk on my shirt, but having milk on your shirt, like I wasn't trying to take care of these kids. And then now my experience with Makai, it's a whole different experience. He was catering to me. He was up under me, making sure I was good. He took off work and was with me in the hospital through and through. Like, it was just a whole different experience because he emotionally felt like and learned from his accountability. Knew the first time it wasn't good, so now I'm gonna take accountability
But-
and responsibility and make sure it's right this time.
But also, you understand that at one situation, I was incapable of doing something, and in this
You was.
instance, I have the freedom to move as I please. I established and made a name for myself in this construction world to where I just had a baby, it's clicked. Or you understand where I can move like that. When you were pregnant with a man, I had just got into this union. I was an apprentice. A missed day of work, I get kicked out of the apprenticeship.
Right.
A missed day of school, I gotta start my apprenticeship over. You understand? So now
I
all
love
of these,
that.
either I gotta start my apprenticeship over, or I gotta wait the next couple years to the next opening to do all of this over again. So the situation was with a man wasn't because I wanted it to be that way. Honestly, I was going from work to school to the hospital. From the hospital back to work in the morning to school back to the hospital
But
again.
in your
I love
union stuff, it said that you could have took paternity leave.
But I would have to start my apprenticeship over.
No, but I'm just saying it was a what's the name? Like, if I had to do it like Rose was reversed, it would have been something. Like, at this moment, I'm not mad at the situation because it's like it was trial and error. Like, we figured it out, whatever, it happened. But I'm just saying, in that moment, I had to go through a lot. Like, I was going through postpartum, and I didn't know I was going through postpartum. And that's the thing. Women go through a lot being home, but you look at it like, all right, I'm going out to protect, to provide for y'all. So you should understand. It's like,
But Arnie,
Yeah, but the thing is,
but
though, the other thing, though, but that's-
hold on. Let me chime in right quick, because that was beautiful between both of y'all, expressing both scenarios, both perspectives of the same scenario, right? You have a woman that's battling herself, her natural self, her God-giving self, right? And then you have a husband, a father, that's battling the world to protect and provide for this wife and this child that's going through their natural selves. That is why we say we experience a little more than you guys can understand, because we have to make these sacrifices. I would never say that Mike Quan would never say that he wouldn't want to be there for you on those moments that you wished he was there. But he knew he had to make these sacrifices of time in order to be there and provide you guys with the home you live in right now, with the furniture you sitting on, the food you eat.
Did she not make a sacrifice?
She did.
Okay.
And there's nothing
that's my
taken
thing.
away from that.
No, you do by saying we go through more. You do take it away when you say that.
But I don't
I
understand
mean
what
to
you're
take it
saying,
away
but
by
I-
saying
It's
that.
the
That's
more-
what
the
exactly
more
what you
makes it
is.
seem
Yeah, like
I'm
one
really
is
don't
less
mean
than
to.
the other.
Yeah.
It's really not
But I
less.
would-
It's yin to the yang. It's your
Yeah,
thing.
I
Then.
always
Say
express that.
everybody
I always
goes
express that to
through
Anisha.
things. We won't fully understand what each other go through because we are not in that position. But I'm not going to say that you go through more or I go through more. Or I think it's pretty much equal. People go through shit.
We both are going
Okay.
through things in different ways.
So let
I say
us
that
let
to
us
Anisha.
understand that there's roles that we have to play, and let's stop bitching about what our opposite, our counterpart has to go through in order to make this family work.
But
I say
I
that to
became
Anisha all
really
the time.
understanding because it's like I get at the end of the day when Mike Horn gotta work from morning to nighttime, I'll be sad about it, like, dag, I'm not even gonna see him. But I figure it out. I'm like, I got 2 kids in here, three when Darius comes over, and I'm like, all right, how I'm gonna figure this out, how I'm gonna work. And I'm like, at the end of the day, I know he's doing this for this. So I try to be understanding, and I know like it's hard on him, and then I don't even like stress him when he's sleeping because I'm like, he just worked all his time. Let me just make it easy, make sure everything is good and straight. Just like I said, only thing I ask out this relationship is communicate with me. I'm not asking for much. I'm not the female to be like, I need the new Chanel bag. I need you to give me a stack of money out of every check. I can sit here with $5 in my pocket and be good. As long as the kids is taken care of, I'm good.
God bless you.
I'm not asking for
My baby the
for
same
much.
way.
Just communicate with me, and that's all I ask for.
The thing is though, what I want the world to understand is that I don't tally anything that I do for anybody that I love. Anybody that knows me genuinely, I don't count favors like,
Bro.
yo, the last time we went out, I paid for the food, so you gotta pay for the food this time.
Bro, honestly.
Never. It's never a time where one of
Or
my
I
friends
did this
asked
for
me.
that person, so they should be doing this for me.
It's never a time where one of my friends
That's
asks me
something I
for
suffer
money
with, baby.
and I call and ask for it back. I don't tally favors. If I did something for you out of the kindness of my heart,
You just
I
being
did
a
it.
kind person.
And when
Yeah.
me and Anisha debate, or I feel like one of us is keeping tally on, or every time we argue, I break the ice, or one of us do this, one of us do that, I always say the same thing. At the end of the day, Anisha, we're a machine. Whether you the engine, and I'm the gas and the oil that keeps the engine moving. Regardless of which way we want to see it, we both playing a role, and we're both doing whatever it takes to keep this thing going. Period.
Talk
So
your
whoever
shit.
sacrificed what, so what? We're sacrificing it for the better good of our situation. Because if we didn't want to take the sacrifices the same way, if we don't want to be in a relationship, we don't have to take the sacrifices. So we're not going to complain about who's sacrificing what, because we both want the same thing and we both want it to work. So we both did what we had to do. Period.
I'm so proud of you, bro.
I'm on the receiving end or you on the receiving end.
I'm so
That's
proud
just
of
how
you,
it's
bro.
gonna work.
I'm so proud of you.
That's just how it's gonna work. Like, it's not.
Jimmy's talking, you can't hear him.
I'm proud of you, bro. I'm so proud of you, man. For real,
Thank
like
you.
I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Yo, look, listen, ladies and gentlemen. This is my childhood best friend, right? The way the world aligned, we found out that we're actually biological cousins. I'm not going to get into all of that, but God had a different plan for us or whatever. I always looked at him as a little brother. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, even when he first met Anisha, he knew me from when I first met my wife here, Jaleesa, the energy to my soul. And I wouldn't say that he is a replication of me, bro. But I would definitely say that all of the talks that we've had and the mentorship that I have provided for him, that I can honestly say, bro, you followed through, man. And from your testimonies and how you move as a man, as a father today, bro, I'm telling you, bro, from the bottom of my heart, bro, I am completely and outrageously proud of you, bro. I am
Appreciate you.
proud of you, bro. You understand what I'm saying? I cannot like stress it how much I am. And that testimony you guys just shit, even from you guys talking tonight, bro. And I understand how you go from left to right and from left to right. And I'm just analyzing what you guys are saying. I'm like, this is a real ass fucking couple, bro. Cause this is the same shit me and Jaleesa go through. We go through our little shits. And you guys go through the same things. And it brings it all full circle, because it's like, yo, relationships ain't fucking easy, bro.
At all.
This shit is not a walk in the park. And that's why most people don't involve themselves in relationships. Because at the end of the day, who wants to do the hard thing? But what they say, Nothing worth having comes easy.
Comes easy. Amen.
You better preach.
So at the end of the day, we got to get back to family development and family sustainment. And us, my marriage, this family, this marriage, I'm gonna call it a marriage already. We are the epitome of that. And we're young. And we are proof that it's still possible. But it takes work. It takes work, ladies and gentlemen. Has me and Jaleesa ever discussed divorce?
I break up with him all the time.
All the fucking time. It happens.
No, we didn't. She a lying ass.
I didn't break up with you
The other day? No.
Yeah. Come on.
Well, I accept it.
But look,
You don't accept it.
Making up is you two.
Hey.
You gotta agree on it.
at the end of the day, it happens. And I say that to say this. No relationship comes unbothered. No relationship becomes unbothered. If you have a relationship, you love a person, you have to realize, I bet this person was raised on A Street. I was raised on B Street. Or I was raised on C Street, right? You guys have to find a way to come together and cruise the rest of your lives on B Street in the middle. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? It's not about living all the way on A Street or living all the way on C Street. And that's when these dynamics, we clash, we figure out what's going on, and we move forward.
That's where we at. Because we didn't used to always handle stuff like this. It was we ain't gonna talk.
Right.
Like we not gonna say nothing to each other.
Immature shit.
I don't know him. And then it's like now I've grown to be like, all right, I don't like to see, like, I didn't get a good example of how like a relationship is supposed to be or anything.
Yeah, we
like
never
that.
really witnessed love.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, I've seen my mom and my stepdad and stuff, but it's just like, it's stuff that, you know, I just feel like, no, I don't want that in my relationship. And if I want this relationship to work, I gotta figure us out. Like, just because I see, like, you could tell us how y'all work stuff out and be like, nah, that didn't work for us.
Right.
Me and my call, we don't call each other out our names. I don't like to really scream or yell, but I'm just really passionate.
I don't like
he
to
don't like to be cursed. Yeah, he don't like to be called out his name. Like, that's just it. That and that was the thing from the beginning of our relationship. We said it. You're not gonna call me out my name, and I'm not gonna call you out your name. That was set in stone. So we never had an argument where he's calling me a B. I'm never calling him anything outside of his name. So it's like, it's just certain things that we just never would do with each other. Even when we broke up, it was just like, I never bashed him publicly. It was just like, all right, yeah, I'll mess with him. He don't mess with me. But publicly, we never been out like, yeah, F him and, oh, blah, 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 I'm going to bash him. It was never nothing like that because I still had love for him because we've been together for so long.
How long you guys been together?
What, 13, 14 years now?
14 years. So 14 years, right? So within that 14 years, how long did it take you guys to learn each other to a point to where I bet I know how to navigate this person? How long did it take you?
2 years ago? We just
I don't feel like I don't feel like anyone
ever fully
gets you.
because you always
Get you down
change.
pat because
That's true, baby.
we all grow as humans, and as time change, we change.
Yeah.
You know,
because
I feel like when we first started dating, we had an understanding on how things was, right? And then as we got more serious, things start to change. Oh no, I don't want you having female friends. That's
and when you
weird.
live together, is a difference.
That's
kind
of
you dating outside and you would go into your home and I'm going to my home and we just dating. That's different. Once you in the same household and you just seeing stuff, and it's just like, wait, I didn't know this about him. And I didn't know he talked to this many females. And that's my thing too. I don't have a problem with you talking to females. It's just the way that you talk to females. Now, and it's the consistency. Like, oh, if you checking on, oh, hey, how you doing? How was your day? You ain't even ask me how my day was, but you asking the next female how your day was.
By the way, we are not going through that.
No, I'm just saying.
No, I'm just disclaimer.
I get it, like
not because
at that time, but it's just like, you can't do that to me. Like, you can't sit there. And my thing too, if I'm asking you a question, if I say, is this person your friend? You're like, no, that's not my friend, but I see you talking to them often. How is this not your friend and you communicating with them?
Because
like,
what you consider a friend and what I consider a friend are two different things.
You're being friendly with the person.
No, I'm being cordial.
Okay.
Cordial is a hey, how you doing? Good. That's all right. Talk to you next time. Not a every other day or every day I'm talking to you. That's friendly.
If you speak to your coworker every day, that's still considered
That's
being
your
cordial.
coworker. You have to work with them.
So what's the
There's
difference?
some coworkers that you
Oh,
don't
'cause
speak
you're
to,
going
and it's
out of your
genuinely
way.
a cordial
Man,
hey, how
yeah,
you doing?
coworkers are dangerous, bro. I don't fuck with that
Like that-
It's only male. It's only male coworkers, by the way.
No, it be the
And
female.
nigga.
the-
Females
the
too,
fe-
bro.
It be
Females
the
too, my nigga.
My female coworkers, aside from my homegirl, that's really my homegirl.
Okay, but when you was
They
working,
all musty.
when you was working at Toys R Us, you had female
Oh, they-
coworkers, right?
I had female.
And they were inappropriate, right? And I was threatened to punch them in their face, right?
One of them were.
It don't matter.
But
It was
the-
a female, right?
Yeah, but I had a
Okay.
couple other. But I had a
Yo,
couple
these
other
are
female
thugs.
coworkers that you got along with. No,
I didn't get along with nobody. They was just being
not get
in my
along.
face because I
Not
was who
get
I
a.
was. I
Not
was
get
your
along
girlfriend.
with. But it wasn't no malice.
Nobody's
like
my
it was
friend.
somebody. I didn't say somebody was. Did you not hear what I just said? Are we having the same conversation? I said got along with. I said got along with. No.
So
you
wait,
got
can
it.
men and
I said-
can men and women be friends then? Platonic
Yes.
friends?
Yes.
I
Man,
can't say that
don't
because I feel
know,
like a lot of the
bro.
guys that were supposed to be my friends, they wind up liking me.
Yeah.
So I-
Nana is one of my very best
but
friends.
she's, I don't want to be disrespectful, but she's a lesbian.
Yeah, she's
a-
all right, but she's still a female. No, dyke is a disrespectful term. She's considered a stud.
Okay, she's a stud. Why would you
Bro.
say that loud?
Bro.
She's a stud. So that's a difference because she's a stud.
Yo.
But if it was a regular female, a girly girl, and
But
she's your friend,
the question wasn't. It was a broad question. Can a
Okay.
male and a female be friends?
Okay,
Be
so, all right,
platonic,
so aside from-
platonic friends.
yeah. So aside from Nana, would you be able to be friends with a regular female? Like that's
With another female.
another female, not a regular, but another female.
An
I don't know if
attractive
female-
female. Imagine this female is attractive, bro.
right.
Can you be her friend, bro?
I think that I could be her friend. I think that we can be friends. I have respect for my relationship. You understand? But not saying that it doesn't.
just because you have respect don't mean they do.
It just requires a certain amount of discipline between both parties. We're asking, is it possible?
Very,
We're not
very
saying-
rarely.
Is it probable?
Very
All right,
rarely.
so bet. Is it probable?
Is it common? No.
Is it probable? Right. Is it common? No.
No.
And
Hell
that's
no.
the answer,
Because
bro.
somebody always winds up
Because it
catching
requires a
feelings.
certain level of maturity.
Somebody always end up catching feelings. Like I said, if it's two attractive people and you be like, nah, this person is dope, like this is my friend, you end up starting to be flirty or saying inappropriate things and it be like, Dak, like this was just really my friend. I've been in a lot of situations where I'm like, nah, this person is my friend, and people had to come and tell me like that's not your friend, he like you. And I'm like, no, he don't. Then come to find out later on, like, no, he really liked me. And I'm
Yeah.
like, Dak, I really thought he was my friend.
Women can
That
be
could me
friends
being
with guys.
naive.
Guys cannot be friends with women.
Yes.
So with
I could go in
that,
a situation being friendly.
Crazy.
with that,
I
right?
disagree.
With that, right? Women can be friends with guys, and guys can't be friends with women, which I agree with, right? But I'm gonna put you to the test right now, right? Let's say, who you say your celebrity crush was? Damn, I forgot this nigga name.
Alton.
Let's say it's that nigga, right? Let's say you're attracted to a celebrity or whatever, this, that, and the third. You happen to meet this nigga. He came out to our part of North Carolina, and you know you introduced him to the show or whatever, and for some reason y'all became friends. But you know you got a crush on this nigga. Can you be friends with a person that you are sexually attractive to?
No. Okay.
No.
No.
She just spanked me. I thought she was gonna say something different.
No, because it didn't even start off as a friendship. It started off as a crush. So how
Right.
can you turn it into a friendship?
That
So
you crush on.
okay. So then imagine that you was attracted to muscular arms, right? Can you be friends with any guy with with muscular arms? Muscular arms.
Yes.
You can,
Yeah.
but you are
It
sexually
requires
attracted to
self-control
them.
and
Though.
discipline, period.
So
Which that's
no,
not.
I'm
That's
not attracted to them. No.
But you're attracted to them arms. You're in some type of way. Are you imagining them arms gripping you,
No.
or you squeezing them arms?
Hell no.
licking the sweat off of his
that's
bicep
disgusting.
tattoo?
No.
Nah? All right, but
'Cause it could
niggas
be-
is different.
It could be exactly. It
Because
could
I
be
ain't gonna lie,
some-
Megan Good, I would imagine myself licking her
But
booty
look,
tat.
it could be some dorky ass person with nice arms. Like
Right.
no,
But this is the thing.
no.
He could be a whole a-hole.
This is the
being
thing,
a
though.
jerk, and he just got big arms, and it's like I'm not attracted to you. I'm like I like your arms, but you just a jerk.
Listen, the law of attraction works the way that the law of attraction works. We're aware of that. But what I'm saying is, just because someone's attractive, don't mean that
I'm
you have
attracted.
to exploit or target those things.
Yeah.
There's people that I find attractive, and there's people that Arnisha find attractive. I'm pretty sure she not contacting them because she see them on social media.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not with.
You understand?
True,
If I
true,
was to
true.
see Dave East in person, I would really genuinely just be like, oh hey, that's it. I'm not a what is
Got
it called?
you.
Like a fanatic. Like I'm gonna be like, oh
Got
my
you.
gosh, like
Got
oh my god,
you.
I'm gonna do this to him. It's
Got you.
not.
I like that, Kuda. I
That's
like that, Kuda.
self-control.
Kuda, I like that. There could be people that's attractive, but that don't mean that I'm attracted. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I am a fan of lips and eyes. You understand what I'm saying? I'm a big fan of that. That's why whenever I'm ready to get ready with her, I stare deep in her eyes. You understand what I'm saying? But
TMI.
there's, she said TMI. Just because a girl on Instagram has some very seductive eyes, don't mean that I want to experience her eyes. You understand what I'm saying?
Stop the cat.
Nah, it's not. I'll play the stop the cap thing for you,
I live
but
in the South, but y'all saying
it's not though. It's not.
say
It
that
doesn't. It doesn't mean that I want them. Like for instance, those Instagram models. What all of them got? Them big ass booties, right? What nigga is not attracted to a big ass booty?
Okay, so I have a question.
What
right?
nigga's not? But look, hold on. Remember that question, because I want to keep this in your mindset. Just because you have a BBL, you got the fat old ass. I'm also looking at how you're dressing. Are you exploiting yourself? How you carrying yourself on social media? Can I introduce you to my mother? Can I introduce you to my mother or to my family members, people that I care about, without being embarrassed?
But
That's the question.
The thing is, would you be friends with her? Can you be friends with that?
I cannot. I
Exactly.
cannot. I cannot. Because I'm going to look at that ass and I'm gonna be like, damn, that shit crazy. But that's not how you're supposed to look
That's
at your
because
friends.
you lack self-control. That has nothing to do
Self-control
with
is
a
me not
general
fucking.
male.
Self-control is me not in like seducing her. That's the self-control.
Also-
But the fact that I had a sexual thought about this individual, that's not about self-control. That's just,
Once you have a sexual thought, that's not your friend.
yeah, that's not your friend, bro.
All right, I have a question. If you have a wet dream about your teacher when you're younger, she can no longer be a teacher?
Come on
That's
now.
out of
All right,
control.
that's silly.
Teacher. That's out of
That's silly.
control.
For one, you said younger, and as young kids, we are not in control too much of our
Right,
sexuality.
you can't.
All right. So if you're in high school and
College. You'll say college.
Right,
Right,
we're in college.
all right, listen. All right, in college, you have a girlfriend,
Mhm.
right? You have a girlfriend while you're in college, and you have a wet dream about your teacher, a female teacher. You gonna change your class?
No.
I wouldn't change my class, but I would feel a little funny, bro. Like,
I was about
damn,
to say
like,
that because you're not going to be able to really
I
concentrate.
done
You're
had
just
a
gonna be
wet
thinking about your
dream
dream,
about this
or you want to
chick,
be
like-
thinking about it every time. And then think about it, you can't even stand up in class because you probably hard.
God.
Listen,
That's too much.
I just feel like for a male to have
said
a
that's too
female
much.
friend, it just requires a certain level of maturity.
Yeah.
Now, as far as me being hands on with them, no. As far as me telling them what's going on in my relationship, no. As far as me doing anything outside of the norm, us going out for drinks, us doing those type of things, no. But if we're in a work environment, or if we go to school together and we build some type of relationship because we see each other often and we converse often and we become friends,
That's
and
not your
we're
friend,
school
bro.
friends,
That's not
or
your
we're
friend.
friends at work,
that's not your friend,
I
Kuda.
don't see it being a problem. When we start doing things like yo, we gonna stay at work late so we can spend some time together.
Okay,
Yo, we
Yeah,
gonna
that's
start going to
inappropriate.
bars.
But
But-
that's not your friend. That's your coworker. It's your friend when you hang out with them outside of where you
and
have
you can
to.
talk to them
Right.
outside. Yeah, you can have outside. You can have other conversations outside
Other
of
than work and
where you can
shit.
talk
That's
about
when
your
it's a
relationship.
friend.
Because if this is my friend, regardless if it's a man or female, if I could openly tell him, yeah, my man made me mad because he said blah blah blah. Like I would talk to my girlfriend about it, like, oh yeah, girl, he had pissed me off when he did da da da, or yeah, girl, I'm going through this and this. As my friend, if I'm looking at you as my friend, I should be able to talk to you about anything. It shouldn't be because you're a female. As a man, I can't talk to you about this.
My drink going.
No, as I can't talk to you about this, then you're not my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
It's like I'm keeping a safe distance. You don't really consider this person as a
like
friend.
bro,
It's
like
I'm
bro,
your
like
friend.
Kuda, dead ass, bro, dead ass. How many like real conversations has me and you has me and you had?
Countless amount.
Countless. Other than Arnisha, what other female or any? I'm excluding any family members.
Or ex-girlfriend.
What other female or ex-girlfriends have you had similar conversations with?
Outside of Arnisha, really none. But I'm not an open.
Exactly.
I'm not an open book.
Those aren't your friends, bro. Your friends are the people that you open up to and you have these type of conversations where you chill with one-on-one, and if you have a coworker that you cool with, that's it. You have a coworker that you're cool with. That's not your friend, bro.
Okay.
You have to differentiate the two. That's why I say men and women can't be friends. A female friend is somebody that could call you at 1 a.m.
So, in all actuality,
There's no secret behind it. Like you won't have a problem telling your partner, like,
Yeah.
hey, me and so and so was going out for
Right,
drinks,
yeah,
and your
this
partner won't feel no way.
100%.
what it is that I
fluidity.
If you feel like you got to keep it a secret, then you know it's something wrong.
Right.
what it is that I understood the question, and I know the definition of a friend, but I just thought we were speaking about it on the aspect of a male and a female, being cool.
Nah, not
You
being
understand?
cool. I'm talking about friends,
that's
bro.
because that's a no for a lot of people in relationships. They don't even want their significant other even
Being cool with a
being-
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You understand?
I was like that, but I'm cool
In
in
the
it. I
beginning,
know my wife is cool with
have
some
a
guys.
problem. It was just the lie behind it. Like if you being secretive about it, or if you're not being honest
Yes.
with me, like if this person is your
Yes.
friend, or you find this person, like you able to vent or talk to this person, okay, just let me know. But don't have me thinking y'all not friends, and then it's like y'all doing sneaky stuff behind my back, and then make me question. All right, so why are you doing that?
Yes.
So obviously y'all talking or doing something y'all don't have no
Yes.
business. If you can't do this in front of me, then you doing something wrong.
Yes, ma'am, you're not wrong. You know what I'm saying? What if anything needs to be hidden, that's a big red flag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like and me, I like to play and I like to joke. So anything I do in front of mic on, I'm gonna do behind like without mic on. When I go out to the bars and to wherever I'm at with my friends, I'm gonna joke with everybody because that's just me. Mm-hmm. I went to the bar the other time, and the other day, last 2 weeks ago, and I was like, I know the safe word. They was like, what? Pornhub. Got right in. I ain't even have to pay.
You know what's crazy, bro? Yo, Kuda, I'm gonna tell you something that's wild, right? You are Jaleesa and I'm Anisha.
We play too damn much.
You're Jaleesa. You and Jaleesa are very much alike in relationships. You and Jaleesa are
I'm about
very
to say
much
I
alike.
play a lot as well.
No, I'm talking
But
about like as far as like communication and certain boundaries. You and Jaleesa are very like me and Anisha. We're the disciplinaries of the relationships.
Mm-hmm.
We're the disciplinaries. I can tell Anisha's the disciplinary of the relationship. I can tell, bro.
Bend you right over and spank you.
No, you don't either.
Damn.
How the fuck she don't? You see,
Yo.
I ain't clapping or laughing. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Yo, listen, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. At the end of the day, man, we're on this show, the We Need to Talk podcast, man. We're family. And these guys aren't any strangers to relationships. We only got a few more years on them than you know what I'm saying, in this togetherness.
How long y'all together?
Huh?
How long y'all was together?
We at damn near 18.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this
Since
year.
high school, right?
Yo, you know what's crazy, right? I remember meeting Jaleesa. Like, I remember you bringing her to 514.
You
Like,
too?
I remember the day.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
like I got a weird memory to where like I remember things that the average person won't remember. Like if I think back in my head, I probably could remember what you wore or like what color you had on or what type of like it's just I just hold on to like random things or I can remember what we was doing in the basement or how the basement was set up. It's just weird like that. Like I don't know how or
I'm the same
why,
way.
but that's just how I tick. Like my brain holds on to like shit that don't matter.
Right.
Like that really don't
I'm the
matter to the
same
average
way,
person.
bro.
Random facts.
I'm the same way.
And it's not me keeping tally or me trying to control what I remember because if I could control what I remember, I'll remember everything about my mother. You
Right.
understand? It's just that my brain grabs onto random shit and be like, "Oh, you're not forgetting this, bro." You understand? Like, and it'd be the darnest things. Like,
Yo, you know what Jaleesa think is cap?
what?
She think that I had like girlfriends, like I had mad girlfriends.
Nah, you was busy being silly and you was busy taking the basketball everywhere you went.
She really think that I was in these streets, bro.
And trying to
Bro,
and you
hold
was-
on, wait.
you want-
Keep it a band. Keep it and put this on your mom, bro. How many other girlfriends other than Jaleesa or any girl, period, that you've met through me other than Jaleesa, bro? Keep it a band though.
that I met through you,
Yeah, like that was associated with me.
that you introduced me to, like you bought them over
Yeah,
there.
like anybody I was involved with, you knew everything. So who?
Probably one or two.
Right. And she knows both of those names.
No, I don't.
But
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
and you know
Nope.
yeah,
that was it.
And that's it. And that's really it.
Okay, because he ain't tell you about the girls at school. So
no, I ain't have no girls at school. They
Come
would have been
on.
into the crib.
You didn't go to school. You
They
used
would
to
have
ride
been.
the train.
I used to ride the. This is how you know this is my best friend. He just
Jimmy
told us to
didn't go to
ride the
school.
train.
you
I did
done
not go to
told
school.
the podcast different stories about different girls that was you had.
Yeah, no,
with.
that girls that like me. There's plenty of girls that a whole
No,
bunch of girls
not
like me.
that you was with.
Nah, I wasn't with a lot of ones.
Okay.
I used to feel. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna put something out there, right now. Yo, Kashim, if Sinos, if you listening, bro, I'm about to make a confession, nigga. I'm about to make a confession right here on the We Need to Talk show, nigga. All them times that C Notes and Drew and Jason and all of them used to be in the basement, they used to be talking about girls and getting top and having. Nigga, I used to have to lie, nigga, because I wasn't getting no play, bro. All them niggas was talking about these shit. I'm like, damn, nigga, I'm a fucking lame. I gotta say something, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I got to even the playing field somehow.
a little bit, nigga. But what was weird was when I did meet the girl that I was serious with, them niggas ain't seen me no more. I was always in Christ, nigga. I was gone, nigga. I was out of there.
It's over for that.
It was over,
I'm trying to experience life.
Facts, bro. But yo, listen, man, we appreciate you guys tuning in to the We Need to Talk show, man. One time for the one time. Give it up for this wonderful, beautiful couple, this family. It's not just a couple. You know what I'm saying? And this is family right here. This is my cousin, Kuda, and his beautiful wife, Arnisha. And like I said before, man, I'm super proud of you guys. Yeah. Maybe in the near future, they'll be our neighbors or somewhere closer to us.
Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon.
We'll
Hopefully
see.
sooner than later.
We'll see what God has in plan. You know what I'm saying? For all of us, not just for you, for all of us. Shit, maybe we might move back up north. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? We don't know.
Move back here. Rent $4,000.
Damn, we're gonna stay in the South.
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying? But yo, listen, we appreciate you guys.
The average rent in New York City is really $4,100. Like, that is crazy.
That is wild, bro. That's literally like almost double our mortgage. But we appreciate you guys tuning back in. Well, coming back into the We Need to Talk podcast and giving us some of your input on relationships.
Yes, thank you guys.
And gender biases.
What we don't usually do, we don't usually ask our panelists, how was your experience on the We Need to Talk podcast? So one by one, how was your experience today?
It was lit.
It was lit.
I just like the fact that, it's a husband and a wife and you both You know, you get different points, different views. It's
Right.
not just one person and Jaleesa not agreeing with everything you say. She gonna tell you, nah, I
Oh,
don't agree.
facts.
And it's
Big
not
facts.
Jimmy like, yeah, no, nah, that was right. She did. Yeah, both spoke. And everybody's able to come together, regardless if we go all around them. What is it, Mulberry Bush? We get back to it eventually.
That's a fact. How you
We're the
feeling,
all over
Kuda?
the place type of people.
How was your experience, bro?
Women be lying.
Play too much.
Lying down. Never
How was your experience?
So we ain't get the truth
That's-
tonight, bro? We ain't get the truth tonight?
Nah, I just saw 2 women lie. For 2 hours.
You sound like you on Jerry
Lying.
Springer.
Lying.
Anyhow, he had a great experience. That's why he's talking like this.
I love it.
I can't wait to be in person and we could just stick. We're gonna stick to the topic next time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. We got enough microphones for both of y'all to sit down and, you know what I'm saying, we
Great
get it
debate.
rocking.
Another gender bias. Deadbeat mothers. They act like they don't exist, but deadbeat fathers is the end of the world. And deadbeat mothers exist. They do.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
That is a fact,
true.
brother.
And that is a
fact.
very big topic, but that's for another time.
That's for another time, man. But until that next time, this is us checking out. And as always, it's your boy Convo.
Bye. I'm Jaleesa.
Peace.
Spirit fingers.
Jalisa forgot her whole name again.